and it is time for another gaming stream. Hell yeah. Always excited for these. It's that time of the week again. Thursday, 10 p.m., at least in my country. And yeah, we are back for another gaming stream. Last time we got through... Yeah, we're playing Ocarina of Time. Last time we got through the Spirit Temple. Yeah, we did like all of the prep work, and before that too, like Gerudo Fortress, and then we got through the Spirit Temple, and then I gave y'all a little sneak peek of the final dungeon in the game, Ganon's Castle. And yeah, the name of the game, like I said, like I gave y'all a small sneak peek of what it was. The name of the game is basically a bit of a gauntlet in that sense, where it takes like assets of like all of the dungeons that you've been on. And there's like new puzzles like with that stuff like in there, like from like enemy variety or like stuff that you've seen. Like the water dungeon was like the ice cavern, so that was more like a preparation dungeon, I guess, for the actual dungeon. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Like I always like stuff like that. So yeah, there's our file, LTH. Let's press on it. There it is. Yeah, you can tell we have all of the medals right now. Like I said, this is not a 100% playthrough, so this is all the amount of hearts that we have for this playthrough. Pretty good, I'd say, actually. not even like going out of my way that much for like extra pieces of heart or whatever, but yeah, pretty good. So yeah, I think that shows that even in like a casual playthrough, like just from getting all of the heart containers, obviously from the dungeons and stuff, like you're in pretty good shape, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'd say let's just get right back into it. And yeah, obviously, like I'm always going to say this at the beginning of the streams, but LTH is the name of our file here, and obviously that it's my YouTube initials, like Lloyd the Hammer, LTH. But since we are playing Zelda here, I think it's clever that we call this Link the Hero. So yeah, in the context of Zelda, LTH stands for Link the Hero. So yeah, go for it, Link the Hero. Let's finish this game. Here we are. We're back. I like that they at least give me back all of the stuff that I had, like all of the magic. I was kind of worried there. I was like, is it just going to give me like 0 magic? No, we're good. So yeah, we are back. We're back in Ganon's Castle. We did the water dungeon, I think, and we did the spirit dungeon portion of this castle. So let's just go in and continue on, basically. Let's see. There's one over there. We can't do that one quite yet. Oh yeah, in case this is a new session, you can actually tell like which ones you haven't done yet. Yeah, you can tell that this one is clearly off and that one is clearly on. So yeah, even if it has been a while, like between game sessions or anything like that, the game with visual cues, you can tell what you haven't done yet. Oh, it's another fucking wolf! Oh, I'm so scared. Dead. I love those enemies. They're so... they seem scary, but they're so easy to take out. I think this might be a trap, but let's open it anyway. No, it's actually real. Oh, it's 5 rupees. Okay, well, 5 rupees is better than nothing, I guess. We have full health, so full rupees, so yeah, we really don't need it. But this is where, luckily, we have Din's Fire, obviously, at this point, so let's use it. Because you see empty... you see not lit up... torches usually means lit up the torches in Zelda games. But there's also a thing up there, because this did nothing basically. But if you look closely, there's another one over there. Luckily, we have fire arrows. There we go. Yeah, now the door opened. Hell yeah. Yeah, I guess that's supposed to represent... You know what? I actually never thought of that. But I guess that's supposed to represent the... Because this is supposed to be the forest dungeon, right? So I guess those 4 torches in the middle there are supposed to represent the 4 torches that we were looking for, like when we were in the forest dungeon. So yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. I never thought of that. But yeah. I don't remember seeing these in the forest dungeon, but okay. Right? Or were they? I don't think they were. These things were in the Shadow Temple. So yeah, what happened there, Nintendo? We even have... Did I just totally look wrong? No, I think we walked into the green one. So yeah, and even the floaty boots wasn't a thing during the forest dungeon one. Unless I just totally goofed and just looked at the wrong thing. I'm pretty sure we walked into the green one. But okay, it's all good. Let's throw this bomb. There we go, so we can take care of that thing, because that thing is in our way. Now that one is a bit awkward. I think you have to... Let me think about this. So let me get my long shot. So we can hook shot or long shot back up there. Hiya! Just like that. I think you just have to do this. Whoa! Jesus, that was a lot fucking faster than I thought it would be. Huh. Oh no, see, it is the green one. What the hell? Alright. It's okay, cool. Yeah. Like I said, I don't remember having to use the floaty boots or like these fan things in the forest dungeon, but okay. I guess they're just mixing it up for this one. Okay, let's wait for this fan to turn off so we don't actually get blown away here. There's one more left. Yeah, that one. That one is really awkward though. Oh, there's a switch. Okay, there's a switch down there. Maybe that will help us. So let's take off the boots, because I don't want to like overshoot the platform and thing like that. Hey Soyborn, how you doing? What up, boss man? Whoa, the sound of that wind or whatever is loud as fuck. Yeah, I know. it's a very strong fan. Alright, let's jump on this switch. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Soyborn. Good to see you. Oh, okay, that's what it does. Cool. So yeah, you hit that switch and then this little fucking pillar thing shows up. You know what? I'm just gonna put on my iron boots over here just to be safe, because I don't want to get blown away by these fans here and then like having to do it all over. Because I do believe if you do actually fuck up and you fall down or something, you have to collect all of the silver rupees again. So yeah, obviously try not to do that. So let's use my floaty boots again. Whoa. So we don't actually fall. There we go. Awesome. Alright, we should be good. That's really interesting though. Like, that really didn't use anything from the forest dungeon in this one. Like, besides like maybe the 4 torches, I guess. But this felt more like a shadow temple one instead of what's supposed to be the. Let's take these things off. Instead of what's supposed to be the forest dungeon. But okay, maybe somebody messed up at Nintendo. They mixed up the rooms. I don't know. Soyburn says Ganondorf likes to keep the castle cool. All that hot desert life, yeah, desert life style was too much for him. Yeah, exactly. That's why he needs the fans. He needs to cool off. Okay, so we need the light arrows for this, like I've demonstrated in the last one. These things, they look weird. Yeah, this is where you need. This is where the light arrow come in, basically. This is where you need them. Boom, shoot it. And there's Saria, our childhood friend. The forest barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, Link the hero. All right, that's another room down. That is really interesting. I never actually thought of it all that much, but I just noticed that how like unforest temple that was. That felt more like the Shadow Temple, but okay. Like, I'm just sort of like lingering on that for a little bit, because like all of the others have been faithful to their temples, I guess. Like this one had some spirit temple stuff, and that one had like the ice cavern, but this green one over here, besides like the torches at the beginning, basically had nothing to do with the forest temple. So yeah, that's kind of strange. But alright, let's keep moving. We did this one already, so let's go over to the shadow, the actual shadow temple, this one, or the shadow dungeon. We have 2 more left, I think. So let's go in. Now this one is a bit tricky. Now let's see if I can take care of this guy, because he's a problem, I think. Let's just not use my magic. Let's just use the regular one. Let's do some target practice here. No! Hell yeah, get fucked. And I'm also gonna take care of that fucking like over there, because I don't like them. There we go. Look at him melt. Hell yeah, get fucked. Servant says, sorry, desert. Yeah, it's all good. It was funny, like, either way, so yeah. Lol, the end of this game is kind of like a Mega Man game. Yes, we sort of have to do all the game challenges rolled into one little package at the end. Yeah, exactly. And I was talking about it on the last stream too, but I find it clever how, because, you know, like, especially if this is like your first playthrough or something, like, obviously you have probably played this game, because like it depends on the game obviously, but let's say this game, like in my experience, like I played this game for like months, you know what I mean, before I finally got to this point. So it's cool that they have some kind of like final area where you kind of like reflect like on your whole adventure, if that makes sense, because like you're like, oh yeah, I remember this from that dungeon from like months ago or something. You know what I mean? So it's cool how they sort of like wrap up the game by like bringing back stuff from previous areas. Like I always like it when games do that. It's also something that I like what I said in the Mario 64 playthrough, like in the credits cutscene, where they showcase like all of the levels that you've been to and stuff. And like other games do it too, where they like show like characters or something that you met and like areas that you've been to, all that stuff. Like I like that. Like it's like I said, it's some kind of like reflection, self-reflection thing. Like, man, I've really been on a big journey in this game. You know what I mean? So it's nice. Alright, but that was fucking useless. We don't need that. But there's a thing over there, so you know what? Actually, I'm kind of thinking here that I might have said something wrong on my other playthroughs. I think the fire arrows are required. Because how the hell would you do this without the fire arrows? Unless, hold on, I have to check something. Because this is the shadow dungeon after all. No. Huh. Okay, never mind. Never mind what I said. Like I said in one of my playthroughs of one of the previous streams, like the fire arrows are not, unless the Din's fire will reach that. But I don't think it will. Let's actually test that. There's no way. That's too far. Let's test it anyway. No, it doesn't. See? So you do need the fire arrows. Okay, never mind. I guess the only the ice arrows in this game are optional then. I guess the fire arrows are required. Because, yeah, there's obviously a torch over there, so let's hit it. There we go. Yeah. Alright. But obviously you hear a clock, so you gotta go fast. Gotta go fast! Wrong game, Link, wrong game. Alright. Let's take off the floaty boots again, because I don't like ice physics. Alright. Yeah, let's hit that. There's some more arrows, that's good. We can always use more arrows. Let's get this one. I don't want the don't want those items to fall. Oh, nice magic. Yes, that's what I need. Perfect. Okay, I saw a platform over here. I guess we just have to shoot this again. From very far this time, but I can do it, I think. Line it up. It's a lot harder with a Pro Controller, let me say that. Okay, there we go. Got it. Alright, now we can go to the other side. Jump. Now, you must know, yeah, you notice these. You know what? I'm just actually not gonna fucking... Let's just go over there first. Because the time is about to run out, and then can I make it? Ooh, okay. I wasn't actually sure on that one, but we made it. We made it. Alright, let's hit this. Hi-ya! Okay, that opens the door. Okay, so that's good. At least there's no timer on that one. Is there no like lens of truth stuff here? Am I just misremembering? Oh, that's what it is. Okay, yeah. So there's your answer right there. That's where you need the eye of truth for this one. What is that? Oh, that's right. I forgot. Okay, now I remember what that is. So that is actually important. Very important, in fact. Or at least, well, it's not mandatory, but no, it is actually. Never mind. It is mandatory. Okay, so let's shoot the torch from all the way over here if I can. Yeah, nice. Wow, awesome. That actually worked. Okay, go down. Hit this switch. I'm not sure if I have enough time, so I'm just gonna equip my thing, my long shot. Hurry up! Oh my god, that is really fucking tight, man. Jesus Christ. Like, I think they're implying that you have to use your long shot to get the fuck out of there, but I just didn't, because I thought I had enough time. And then I realized how fucking tight that is. Holy crap, like, I thought I was a goner there. But we got it. Now, this is... It is... You got the golden gauntlets! Oh yeah, baby, we just got the silver gauntlets and Link can already throw those fuckers away because now we have twice the amount of strength in our arms. Hell fucking yeah. Even better than the silver gauntlets, we got the golden gauntlets. You can feel even more power coursing through your arms. Grab an A and lift stuff up. Lift it the fuck up. Yeah, look at that. Love it, love it, love it. So let's show it, because yeah, now you can see it a bit better. See, now they're gold. It's like like I said, Link to the Past, man. Hey, what's up, Yato41? How you doing? Hello, team. Oh shit, Luigi's Mansion next. Yeah, I only played Luigi's Mansion 3 on the Switch, but a game that was, yeah, I love Luigi's Mansion 3. I like the whole series, honestly. I'll get into it a bit more when I actually get to that game. Almost felt like modernized point and click. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. Luigi's Mansion was the first one that I played, and that was probably the first GameCube game that I played too, because it was a launch title and stuff. So yeah, pretty cool. But yeah, hope you're doing well, Yato van den One. Good to see you. All right, so we got the now that we have the golden mitts, we're going to use it in a little bit, but I want to get to the end of this room first, so that we have it done basically. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. Okay, you're supposed to hit this one. I thought so. I was like misremembering too. I was just like, was that really how you're supposed to do it? I think, yeah, you have to hit this one. Like, this one will basically do the same thing as the torch, like all the way the fuck over there. So yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. I just didn't see it in the distance. So, okay, but it's all good. Alright, there's more pots on the side. Let's hit them, because they have stuff for us. Good stuff, hell yeah. More arrows, more magic, always good. Now, am I misremembering this? I thought... Hold on. Because I see it right here. But can you not walk through this one? Oh, I guess not. Alright, anyway. I'm just thinking ahead, I guess. Let's shoot this one. Yeah. There's Impa. The shadow barrier is dispelled. Please save the princess. Alright. Save the princess, that's a line right from Mario, man. The princess is in another castle. Mario, please save the princess. Yeah. Now, remember what I said outside of Ganon's castle, because I'm gonna go over there first, because now that we have the golden mitts, we can get a very fucking neat power-up. Yeah, let's just, where's the main door that I can get out of here, so I can get out of here. Remember this thing, like we saw this thing outside too, and there's something really good out there. It's not required, but I do recommend getting it, because it will help you a lot, trust me. Alright, we're getting out of here. Fuck y'all, I don't fucking need y'all's laser right now. Let's just go outside. We have something really good we can get. There's the Rainbow Road again. Da 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 da, and the song is over. It only plays when you walk over it. That's I like that. Oh yeah, but like I said, I totally forgot that you can do this, but you can actually grab these ones, like even without the golden gauntlets. Link can actually lift these things like, yeah, look at that, boom! It's fucking right above his head. How fucking awesome is that? Like I can't fucking move or anything like that, like I'm wiggling the controller right now, but nothing is happening. But yeah, I love the fact that you can do this, even though it's never really used or anything like that, but it's neat at all. Like, look at him. And then if you throw... Fuck yeah, fucking Link is a fucking badass. It would have been, you know what? It would have been extra cool if they programmed it in, like, you know how he's able to like lift it up like with the silver gauntlets, like with two hands? It would be awesome if he would only lift it with one hand now that he has like the golden ones or something. That would have been a really cool detail. But unfortunately that's not the case. But now that we have the golden gauntlets, maybe now Link has the strength to pull this thing away from here. Let's check. Grab. Oh, there he goes. And throws it away like a fucking boss. Fucking love it. That's so fucking cool. I love the fact that he doesn't even try, like when he has the silver one gauntlets on. He's like, no way, dude. Like, I am disobeying your orders right now, the player. Like, no way I'm lifting this thing up. I will fucking hurt myself. So, and now that he has the golden gauntlets, he's like, yep, no problem. Lifts it up, whoosh, and he throws it all the way back. It's fucking awesome. So cool. But there's another great fairy fountain. We found so many of these. What will, and they have all given us good stuff. So what will this one give us? Yato van the One says this is a good design choice for the final level, a big castle with various mini trial rooms, almost like a condensed version of Peach's castle. Yeah, exactly. And I said it earlier, like before you were here, but I like the fact that it's like I said, like if this is your first playthrough, chances are that you've been playing this game for a long time, right? Like, at least in my experience, like, I played this game for months, you know what I mean? To get to this point, to Ganon's castle. And then, like, stuff like that, it makes you, like, reflect on your whole adventure, you know what I mean? Like, you see, like, stuff that you've seen, like, months ago or something, or weeks ago, like, from previous dungeons. And, like I said, it makes you reflect on the whole journey that you've been on, and all the places you've been, and all the people you met in the game, and it's cool. Like, I always like stuff like that in video games. Also in Mario 64 with that credits music or some of that credits cutscene, where they show like all of the areas. But yeah, let's see what we get. Welcome, Link the Hero. I am the Great Fairy of Courage. I'm going to enhance your defensive power. Receive it now! Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, Pato Q5H? How you doing? Do you know Audio Bomb Studios? I can't say I do, no. Yeah, look at that! You see the hearts, but what does it mean? I know, but maybe you don't. Your defensive power is enhanced. Your defensive power has been enhanced. Damage inflicted by enemies will be reduced by half. By half, dude, y'all. I mean, fucking hell, that's like... when battle has made you wary, please come back to see me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So that is basically the equivalent of twice as much health. You can see it like that. Like, it's like the same thing as, like... either the magic bar gets doubled in size, or like it reduces your usage by half or something to that effect. Like, it's basically the same thing. But yeah, we have basically double the amount of health right now. So fucking hell, man, it's one of the best things ever. You know what I mean? Of course it is. Like, you can take a lot more hits now. So yeah, if you have trouble, unless you're doing like obviously like a self-imposed challenge or anything like that, where you get like the least amount of hearts or like not as much. Get this. Like, there's no reason to not get this, because it's free. Like, you get the golden gauntlets, you go outside, it's right there, and you get twice the amount of health, basically. It's fucking awesome. Let's see. Yato von the 81 says, I get you, especially with a game as long as this. Surely the biggest playthrough so far on the channel. Oh yeah, absolutely. This is like part 7. We've been playing this for weeks. Well, we're gonna finish it tonight. Awesome. I'm looking forward to it. Pato Q58 says, do you know Caleb Hales? Yes, I know. I've seen that name before. Jonathan Young also. Rishad EB also. Yep. And Family Jules. Yeah, I mean, Family Jules. I've gone over him already, but he's the reason that I'm even playing video game music in the first place on YouTube. Absolutely. I respect him a lot. You know what I mean? He seems really cool. And you know, left a big impression on me when I was younger, and I haven't been the same since in that sense, but like for the better, you know what I mean? Like, now I play music on YouTube too, like video game music, and I've met a lot of great people in the process. So yeah, like I said, it's stuff like that it's one of those like forks in the road or something. Like, if I never saw that, who knows where the hell I would be right now. I would not be here playing video games, that's for sure, on YouTube right now. So yeah. All right, but now that we have, now that we basically have everything, let's go back. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. I like how it just like resets every time when I turn around. It's like da 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 da. Da 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 da, like every time. Oh my god, yeah. I obviously can't sing it backwards, but yeah, that would be kind of funny if I could. Alright, anyway, enough messing around. Let's go back inside Ganon's castle. Oh yeah. We don't need to mess with these guys. Fuck these guys. You can just walk. Oh, that, you know what? That kind of reminds me of Super Mario Bros. 3, actually. Now that I fucking saw that, if you know what that is. Like in Bowser's castle with the lasers, like the Bowser statues that shoot like lasers. That kind of reminds me of that for a little bit. But now that we have the golden gauntlets, obviously we can lift this thing right now. I like how he has proper like lifting technique also. Like, he does not lift from the back, he lifts from the knees. So way to teach children the right way to lift stuff, Link. good job. But yeah, there's the light medallion. Pato says, do you know Ga Metal? I do. Toxic Eternity, I do also. Gabe Ocarina 96, I also know. And Ropanu Ganti. Can't say I know that one, no. But all the others I have seen around before. Now, this is kind of weird, now isn't it? This is a light medallion one, but there actually was never a light dungeon. So yeah, this is kind of weird. Let's not mess around with this thing. Let's just hit it with our hook shot or long shot. Boom, just like that. Yato from the one says, note the lack of soundtrack here as well. No music whatsoever. Yeah, it's very eerie and ominous in that sense. Fucking love it. Like I said, man, when I got here, like as a kid, like I was so fucking, it's like, it was just epic, you know what I mean? There's a finally being here, like after all that time, and finally I'm in Ganon's castle. Like fuck, that was an epic moment right there as a kid. All right, let's open this. I think most of these are traps, but let's just open them all and then we can tell. Okay, there's a key. Yeah, let's just open them all and see what happens. Oh, that's actually real. Okay, that's a heart. Not bad. Let's see what this is. Oh, there's arrows. I want arrows. Yeah, sweet. Let's open this one. This might be a trap. Yep. Oh no, but it's all good because we have double the amount of yeah, more defense. So yeah, look at that. It only did like a quarter of the health. Nothing. It's nothing right now. All right, we got more arrows. Always good to have more arrows. Okay, that one freezes you too. Let's see what this one is. See, it's not all bad. Like half of it is like good and half of it is bad, I guess. So yeah, not too bad. Oh, that one freezes me also. But it's all good. Yato one says, was referring to the outside of the castle with my comment immediately above. Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah, outside there's not anything. It's just wind, I think. Yeah. At least this one is like a ta-dun. Like sometimes you hear like a piano. And it's more, it kind of reminds me of like a Super Mario RPG or something. Where it's like ta-dun. Like if something like happens, like in the cutscene. But yeah, we've seen this thing before. We've seen it many times. You should know at this point what you're supposed to do. Play this song and it will open up. Or something will happen. Something good will happen. Something good will happen if you play this song. Yep, there it is. And we got another key. Heck yeah. Alright. Oh, this. Alright. Okay, so yeah, you saw that timer pop up. So we have to get these silver rupees fast, within a minute, basically. So let's make sure. Oh wow, that camera angle just really screwed me there. Let's get that one. Whoa. But it's interesting to think about this, because like I said, there was never a light dungeon, so it's kind of I guess like implied that, especially with like this like miniature dungeon that we have going on right now with the light medallion over on the door, like that this was supposed to be like assets from like the maybe worked on light dungeon or something. Like, oh god, there's a fucking dead hand here, or a wall master. Fuck you, man, trying to explain a thing here. But yeah, it's interesting to see that, because like it kind of implies that they did have some kind of light dungeon in mind or something, but I guess they just didn't have time to finish it or whatever. So yeah, but this is the one I was thinking of. Yeah, you're thinking probably like, what the hell, like I cleared all the stuff, but like this room looks the same, but there's no fucking, there's no thing to shoot. Like, what the hell? And then you try to use your lens of truth or something, maybe to like reveal it, maybe it's invisible. Yep, and there it is. That right there, I just thought of it, but that is again Nintendo being brilliant at level design, because if you know this room, unless this is the first one you've done, which is actually not possible, I think, because you have to get the golden gauntlets first. So even in that sense, it's not possible, I think, to do this one first. So you have seen this room before, and then you're like, what the hell, why is there no fucking orb thing to shoot in here? And then you realize, oh, you know what, the game has taught me, like if there's something like invisible or something, use the lens of truth and maybe that will reveal the thing so I can shoot it. So you do that, and then boom, there's no way that you not notice that. So yeah, that is another fucking example of Nintendo being geniuses at their fucking craft, man. Like level design, I fucking love it so much. Alright. So fucking smart, you know what I mean? Fucking love it. Alright, shoot this thing. And there he is! Hey, it's the guy! Hey, I gave you the light medallion for nothing, remember? Now you had to actually work for it. The light barrier is dispelled, or hurry up. Alright. One more left, I think. There it is. Ba-dum! Yeah. Alright, one more left. You only need to fire one left. Pato says, do you know Leonard Asing? I don't know. That doesn't sound familiar. Longest solo ever freak video game music? No, I can't say I know that one. And Jam2995. No, I do like that name though. Longest solo ever freak video game music? That's cool. But no, I can't say I know any of those, unfortunately. Alright. Now the fire one, now you do actually, yeah, Navi warns us here, we do have to actually put on our Goron tunic again. But I guess, like, you know, like, if you have been playing, if you have been watching my playthrough or whatever, like, I was very on, like, can you beat, like, the fire dungeon without the Goron tunic at all? And I don't think you can, but maybe you can, I'm not sure. But even for this one, I saw that the timer was like 2 minutes. So I feel like even for this room, you don't actually need it. Like you can just do this in under 2 minutes and you're good, probably. Soyburn says, hey now Lloyd, they didn't always do good game design. How was I supposed to know that a hammer chops down trees like an axe in Zelda 2 NES? Oh yeah, that's fair. Lol, every now and then they drop the ball. Yeah, I'd say they get better as they went on, you know what I mean? Like obviously Zelda 2 is still very early in Nintendo's being active basically, but that's a fair point, yeah. But I guess like you only have 2 buttons, I guess, in that one to work with, so I guess just button mashing, like eventually you'll figure it out. But yeah, maybe that's a bit more cryptic in that sense for sure. But there is actually a thing to this. Like if we actually start walking on this platform here, this will happen. Yeah, it will sink. So obviously you have to be fast. This thing sinks also, but there is a little trick to this. If you put on your floaty boots, boom, it will not actually sink, or at least it will sink a lot slower. Like notice how it doesn't sink as fast. I'm pretty sure that's real. Or am I? Oh, what the hell? Okay, Link, you could have grabbed it, but I guess you didn't. Soyburn says, yeah, after NES they did much better. Yeah, exactly. Hold on, am I misremembering this? I thought it didn't sink at all. Okay, yeah, see, it doesn't. What the hell? It was sinking, but okay, anyway. Yeah, so if you start on this thing, like if it's not sinking, then it will actually not sink at all. So yeah, this is a neat little trick you can do, I guess, to prevent this. Okay, there you go. Why didn't you do that earlier? That didn't make any sense. But yeah, it is a neat little trick you can do to prevent this thing from sinking down, basically. So yeah. Obviously recommend doing that, because then you won't be pressured as much. Oh yeah, it's these things again. Look at them. I'm happy and I'm shooting fire and I'm happy about it. Look, I love this thing's face so much. Oh my god. This thing is shooting fire content from both sides. Alright. Let's see, Yato Fundator 1 says, the mirror shield in this game is cool, but I love the spooky mirror shield in Majora's Mask. Yes, I like both designs, actually. We'll see it in Majora's Mask when we get to it, but I do like that they didn't do like a cop-out in that sense, where they just like copy-pasted like the mirror shield from this game into Ocarina, into Majora's Mask. But yeah, both designs are interesting. Soyburn says, yeah, Ocarina of Time mirror shield look is my fave. Yeah, the red and silver, yeah, it's fucking cool, man. Like, look at it. Hold on, I'll showcase it a little better. There we go. Yeah, just look at this. It's not really zoomed in or anything like that, but yeah, you fucking look at that. That's fucking cool as fuck. Like, something about red and silver, it just totally works. Alright, let's lift this. Yato the one says, Soyborn, how's it hang? Oh yeah, hang. I'd love to see it. Okay, throw that over there. Okay, there's a thing under there. We can get that. Da 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 da. Always like that, like how I talked about it in the previous stream, but how the silver rupees, like the tone of it, like ascends, like the more you get. It's always pretty clever. I like that. Now this, I always thought there was something weird about this. I think you just have to use a normal jump, because otherwise Link will not actually reach. So let's take off our boots. Big jump. There we go. Now this is really awkward. I should not have gotten this one at the last one. Soberman says, doing great. Yeah, well, I did piss off a customer of mine. Oh no. He's very picky, but other than that, it's good. Okay, good to hear. Soberman, hope you've been doing well. Yeah. Love to see it. Alright, let's get this one and let's hope I don't fuck this up. Because this is a very awkward fucking camera angle. There we go. Okay, we're good. Now, I hope Link, please grab onto the ledge. Okay, we're good. That was very nerve-wracking for a second, but we're good. Let's put on the floaty boots again, so this thing will actually not sink down. There we go. Let's get into a better position. Let's not mess around with that thing. Hey, yeah, there's another fucking another hookshot thing over there. So let's hookshot up to it. Let's long shot, not use our puny fucking hookshot. We actually got the real fucking hookshot now. Thank God. All right, we don't need the floaty boots anymore. Let's take that off. We get some more supplies. It's always good. A heart that doesn't always helps. Let's shoot it. Boom, and that should be the last one. Sweet. Alright. There he is! It's our brother! The fire barrier is dispelled! Hurry up, brother! Oh. This was fun. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just sort of like in my head for that 1 second that I was silent. I was kind of reflecting on this whole, like, playthrough that we've been doing on this game. And I just want to say I've been having a great time with this game, replaying it on stream. So, yeah. Soyborn says, the floaty boots, lol, yeah, I don't know what they are even called. Floaty boots it is. Yeah, exactly, man. Like, that's just how I work. That's how my brain works. I just come up with names for stuff that's, like, not the official name, but it's easier to say for me and easier to remember. I think they're called the hover boots. Let's see. Yeah, the hover boots, but I just call them the floaty boots. It's like the same as like the Pegasus boots or whatever. Like they're called the Pegasus shoes, I guess, like in Link to the Past. But I just call them the Pegasus boots. I've always been calling them Pegasus boots, so I'm not gonna change it. So yeah. Yeah, Dolphin1 says, I'm got it. I missed the water temple stream. Oh, it's all good though. You can watch it back. Like yeah, I can't stress that enough. I guess like you can actually watch all of the streams, the previous streams back. Like this is not like a thing. I think that's different from like other platforms. But I think the VODs like stay forever. So yeah, you can just go to my channel. There's like a live tab on there, and then all of the streams are right there. So yeah, no worries if you missed them. You can just watch them back like after the fact. So yeah, pretty cool. But obviously these are the fire bats again. Let's take care of them. Luckily we don't have the wooden shield anymore or anything like that, so we can just take care of them. Use your shield and they're a goner. Soyborn says, if you take them off, do they float away? I don't know. Do they float on their own? Maybe. Like, I like the idea that Link like holds them in his hand and then just drops them, like lets go of it and just to, like sort of test, like will they fall down, or will they like slowly fall down, or will they just actually float in midair for a little bit? I have no idea, but I do like that image. Alright, let's bait this thing out so we can actually block him and hit him. Oh god, fuck you, man. There we go. Man, there's a lot of them. There we go. There's another one right there. So, there's a lot of them. Get over here. Come on, you can do it. Notice me, senpai. Why the hell is this thing not noticing me? Alright, you're getting an arrow in your face just for that. There we go. Get fucked. That's what you get for not noticing me. I like the sassy Link that's happening here. It's just like, how dare you not notice me? Here's an arrow. Fuck you. Oh, jeez. Alright, we got him. Get fucked. Wow, there's a lot of these fire keys over here. Alright. But, yeah, we made it. This is obviously, I think Rauru called this, like, Ganon's Tower. We got through all of the dungeon things, like the miniature dungeons. And now we are slowly descending, to where Ganondorf is hiding, basically. And if you notice, you can hear it in if you listen closely. I'll be silent for a little bit, but you can notice some music happening here. You can hear somebody playing something. Oh yeah, this is the real deal, alright? We got some music happening. Obviously, this is the last stand, basically, of Ganondorf's followers trying to protect him. We've seen these guys before, haven't we? Dynal foes. Use your shield well and fight with C-targeting techniques. They're basically the exact same thing. I think we've seen these guys before, but I'm kind of misremembering right now. But they are basically the same thing as the Lissal foes, except they shoot fire. Like, can you please shoot fire so I can actually demonstrate it? Or you just don't shoot fire. You can also do that. Do they not shoot fire? Am I thinking of like Majora's Mask or something? I swear they could fucking shoot fire. Oh, I guess not. Alright, well maybe they just do, but they just, it just doesn't feel like it or something. Always use your shield. Never forget that you have a shield. Get fucked. Alright, I guess he just didn't feel like shooting fire, but I'm pretty sure they shoot fire. Maybe I am thinking of Majora's Mask here. But yeah, okay, we got him, so let's keep moving. Yeah, love this, love this. This is the first time that we hear this actually, but this music, this. That right there. That is later on, basically it started in Ocarina of Time as far as I can tell, or was it also in Link to the Past? I'm not sure. But that basically became the staple Ganondorf theme. Like they're reusing that like throughout the series basically, and like remixing it and like reimagining and all that stuff, rearranging. It's pretty cool. So everyone says, Link says to Ganondorf, I didn't know you played a musical instrument. Of course I love music, me too. Did we just become best friends? Yup, yeah, I mean, I kind of love that. Just them bonding over like playing music together. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, but yeah, there's more style throws right now. So I think these are the ones that will actually come back if you kill them. So what I always like to do with these guys is sort of like, whoa, is sort of manage my my damage output here. So I just hit this one like 3 times or something, and then I switch to the other one, so I can actually take them out like sort of roughly at the same time. Because if you sort of like focus on one dude for too long and then like he falls down and then you have to do the whole fight from the beginning with the other guy, then there's a high chance that this dude will come back and then you're basically in a loop, you know what I mean? Okay, yeah, they do take 6 hits. There we go. No, he is dead. Okay, maybe I'm thinking ahead here. Got him. Alright. I think I'm thinking ahead, but there's one of them where they actually will do that. So that's what I recommend doing over there, is just sort of manage your damage output, and then you won't be in a loop. Because especially, I know what part I'm talking about here, so that part, especially there, highly recommend do it like that, because you will be pressured by something. Alright. But I love how, as we're getting closer, the music just gets more, basically like more present. Like you can sort of like even hear it like go up in volume, I think. Pretty cool. Oh yeah. Oh, look at this. Now, this, we obviously have seen these things in the Spirit Temple. Now, what I recommend doing here, these things, you know, they do that little trick, like, oh yeah, we're not actually alive, but no, these things are alive as soon as you hit them. But what I do recommend doing is don't hit them at the same time, because then you have to fight 2 of them at once. So just hit this guy like this or something, and then you only have to fight him. See, that dude is just like, he's asleep or something in there. Like, what the hell is he doing? He's just like, this is the moment to attack, man, like 2-on-1. But like, yeah, they practiced this or whatever. Like before Link came in, these guys were just like, hey, you know what, we're just gonna try to fake him out or something. Just like as soon as he interacts with one of us, that's when we attack. And then this guy just totally flops the plan, and now this guy's like all by himself. So yeah, don't do that, like I said, because then you have to fight 2 of them at once, and that's obviously not a good time. So yeah, just take care of one of them at the time, and then it should be a lot easier. Let's see. Yato van Zenuwan says, this C-targeting stuff was so much fun back then. Yeah, really made you feel you were in a duel. Yeah, exactly. That's, you know, that's the most original thing about this game, I guess. Like the next step from like Link to the Past was this whole Z-targeting thing, and like we discussed before, like later games, Dark Souls or whatever, like absolutely were inspired by shit like this, because this is exactly where it came from. And like I said, very revolutionary for the video game industry, like going forward and stuff. So yeah, I fucking love it, love to see it. Soyborn says you should say fuck it and find them both at the same time. Yeah, it's too late now. But no, I'd much rather not do that. Whoa, because this guy, I think, whoa, is he actually a different thing? No. I guess he has this different armor on, but oh, maybe he just hurts more, but I don't feel like testing that. So, but yeah, just the same thing as the other dude. Just backflip like this, hit him with your jump attack, that obviously does more damage, so you take care of him faster, and he's no problem. Yeah, you can fucking grumble at me all you want and run all you want, but you're weak, dude. Fuck you, you're dead. Alright. That's how we take care of those guys. Alright. Ta-da! Ta-da! There it is, you guys. This is it. You know what? I kinda, how do y'all feel about this? Like, I'm just gonna let y'all decide, because I kinda like how the Hylian shield looks. Like, you don't actually need the mirror shield for this fight at all, but I do kinda like how the Hylian shield looks. Like, it feels a bit more traditional in that sense. So, just for the scenery of this fight, I guess, I kinda want to put on the Hylian shield, but I'll let y'all decide. So, I'll just give y'all like a couple of seconds or something. Get your vote in now. Am I going in with the mirror shield or for with the Hylian shield here? Just for style points or whatever, or just to make the scene more epic. So yeah. Just gonna walk around a little, and I'll just give y'all a couple more seconds. Soyborn says, yeah, be regular Link for this fight. Alright, cool. That's one vote towards the Hylian shield. Let's see if Yato van het 1 is around and see what they want. Yeah, like I said, I just like this a bit more. Like, it's a bit more traditional, you know what I mean? Like, we started like with this shield, sort of, like not completely, but we found this thing like when we were a kid. So I think it's a bit more epic in that sense. If we just go like old school in that sense, and now with a super flashy and awesome looking shield too. But yeah, this looks a bit more traditional in that sense. I like it. Soyburn says, lol, I got a question. Is that Gerudo lady trapped inside the Iron Knuckle? Yes, actually. The one making those attack grunts? Graw, 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 graw! Yeah, exactly. No, I said it in the previous stream, but that is technically correct. Like, the model that they used, because like, remember like that last fight before we fought Twin Rova, where it was actually Nabooru? But like, people have actually discovered, like people out there like to dissect these games and just sort of like go into them, into the files or whatever, and people have actually discovered that for those Iron Knuckles they use Naburu's model basically. So basically, technically, you're fighting Nabooru like all the time whenever you fight against those things, but obviously that's not meant to be, but that is just knowledge that people discovered basically. It's pretty cool to think about. Alright, but yeah, I gave y'all enough time. Let's go in. We're going in with the Hylian shield, baby. Are y'all ready? Oh yeah, this is, don't hit these actually, because this is quite important. Like, if you are in the fight and you are missing supplies or anything like that, these things will not respawn as far as I remember, or at least the pots will respawn, but not like the contents of it. So don't hit those unless you actually do need supplies. But I'm good, so yeah, we don't need supplies. Let's go in. Let's actually change my my arrows here, because we do need the light arrows. Alright, we're going old school, baby. Fucking love this staircase. So epic. Suspense, the suspense. We've been working hard for this. We've been playing this game for weeks. And if it was your first playthrough, for months or whatever, like that was my experience. So yeah, this was a huge moment for me as a kid. Alright, are y'all ready? We're going in and we're going to confront Ganondorf. Here we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Remember when we said when we were talking about Ganondorf playing an instrument? Oh yeah, he's actually playing an organ right now. What? Oh, the Triforce. It's resonating. It's resonating with all of them. Yeah, so what's happening here is it will actually fully heal you. So if you have taken damage, like taking care of those like enemies that you fought, the game will actually fully heal you before you go into this fight. Soyborn says, Link is shocked at his masterful musical skills. Yeah, exactly. It's just like, oh my god, I didn't know you could play that well, dude. Fucking awesome. Alright, here we go. The Triforce parts are resonating. They are combining into one again. The two Triforce parts that I could not capture on that day 7 years ago. I didn't expect they would be hidden within you two. And now, finally, all the Triforce parts have gathered here. There he is. These toys are far too much for you. I command you to return them to me! The hell? Link the Hero, I can't help you. Because of the waves of darkness, I can't get close. I'm sorry, Link the Hero. Oh, there he is. He's not messing around. Great King of Evil Ganondorf. Oh yeah. Stay away from him immediately, because he does that. So yeah, he tries to fucking he tries to hit you immediately. So, what we're doing here, we're playing more tennis, basically. Just like, exactly like he said, like in the forest dungeon or whatever, like exactly what he said, like the next time we meet, I'm actually going to be serious. Like that thing was just a phantom, this is the real fight. So, we're playing more tennis here. So yeah, just time your thing well, obviously, and eventually... There we go. As soon as that happens, get your light arrow out. Oops, and I totally missed. Wow. Well done, my dude. Okay, well, I missed. But yeah, you have to shoot him with the light arrow, and then you can actually hit him. So, okay, let's actually not fuck up this time. That was really lame. But it happens. This is a live stream after all. Alright. There you go. It is a lot harder to aim with this fucking Pro Control, let me tell you that much. Alright, there we go. Gets down, and then you fucking target him! What does Navi say? Ganondorf the Evil King. I have no idea what his weak point is. So yeah, what's happening here is you may have noticed that I could like target him right there, but I can't actually target him right now. That's basically what he did. Oops. That's basically what he did with with that dark magic that he just casted. Like Navi cannot get close to him, and we can't target him. So you do have to actually shoot the light arrow like manually in that sense. So yeah, you do have to work for it. Like Navi does not help you out because she can't. Headshot, get fucked. Hiya! Hiya! Just slash him. Just fucking mash B. Tap B all your life. This is what that fucking Kokiri kid was preparing us for. It's just like, all I've been doing is tap B all my life. Yeah, tap B all my life to take care of Ganondorf the Evil King. That's it. But yeah, this is basically the name of the game here. Just fucking play tennis with him, shoot him with the light arrows. Obviously you do need magic for that, so if you are actually low on magic, that is what those pots are for. You can actually fall down here, and those pots will get you your stuff back basically. But that is kind of a weird thing that I think, because as far as I know, there's not like a way to replenish your magic or something. So if you do fuck up enough, you actually cannot win this fight, as far as I remember, because the pots will not regenerate. There's no way to regain your magic, or there's no way to regain your arrows or anything like that. So I do recommend come in this fight like prepared, like with either a full magic bar or just like with arrows and all this stuff. Because yeah, like I said, I think I have experienced that as a kid too, where I just like fucked up enough, and oh yeah, neat little detail here. Okay, hold on. This is he's doing like a spirit bomb thing or something. Let's run away. Ah! Oh, geez, that hurts. Now, if you notice, you can tell that his cape is getting more worn out. Like, from all the damage that we've been doing, there's actually like holes in his thing, in his cape. So what we have to do here, just fucking hit it back at him, I think. Wait, hold on. Maybe I forgot what you have to do here. Oh, that's right. You just shoot him in the face. Boom. There you go. Yep, he's wide open. That's like a Dragon Ball Z shit right there. Like he's preparing like his master like spirit bomb or whatever he's trying to do. Just shoot him in the face. Like he's distracted doing that. And yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. But I always do like that. I like how they add that to this fight. Like where his cape like gets more damage like as you fight this boss. Like it really gives you a sense of like progression. You know what I mean? Like this is an actual fucking fight. You know what I mean? Oh, really? That hit his fucking foot. All right. It's okay, we got enough magic, so we're good. Oh, you're just doing that again? Boom. Get fucked. How many hits does he take? There we go, we got him. Oh yeah. That's right. Alright, let me catch up on chat here. Let's see. Soyburn says, where's a dark wave resistant fairy when you need one? Yeah, exactly. Yato von Theta 1 says, they're doing pretty well with these N64 graphics. Some of these animations really don't look bad at all. Yeah, I agree. I think it, especially for the time, man. Like, it looks really good. Soyborn says, Ganondorf's laugh is so evil. How did that king get tricked? Yeah, I know. the king is very gullible. Now, this is I'll talk about it in a little bit, but this is a very notable difference from this version and like from the OG version, but I'll talk about it when we see it. There's another thing. Soyborn says, you slashed my throat, my only weakness. Yeah, yes, he does have his hand on there. The great evil King Ganondorf, beaten by this kid? There you go. So, you saw him puke up some green, like goo, basically, right? Well, in the OG version of this game, that was actually red colored. So, yeah, I mean, that should tell you what that is. He was coughing up blood in a kid's game. So, they changed it in this version because obviously blood is not very kid-friendly, but that is a notable difference that they made from versions to version. But in the OG version, he coughed up blood. So, yeah, pretty fucking, you know, unkid-like for a kid's game. Like, bleh, it just fucking, yeah, man, fucking hell. No wonder they changed that. All right. Link the Hero. He is very upset, obviously. So everyone says that kid can live. That kid can lift like 1,000 pounds, Captain America style. Yeah, exactly. That ain't no normal kid, Mr. Ganondorf. Yeah, exactly. Oh, he's down. He's down. Did we do it? Link is just like, oh my god, I did it. But there's Zelda. There she is. Ganondorf, pitiful man. Without a strong, righteous mind, he could not control the power of the gods. And... But... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're not done yet. Oh no, that sounds like escape music right there. Link the Hero, listen to me. This tower will collapse soon. With his last breath, Ganondorf is trying to crush us in the ruins of the tower. We need to hurry and escape. Please, follow me. Oh yeah, so we are playing like a Legend of Metroid or something right here. So yeah, this is a Metroid situation. We have to get the fuck out of here. We only have 3 minutes left. So yeah, da, da, da. This is like original Metroid music. You can just plaster that over here and it would fit. But yeah, obviously run away. Zelda will help us out with these gates. She will use her magic and rise the thing so we can actually go in. Alright, Zelda, let's keep moving. Whoa. There are some... Oh, nice. Well, you know what? I just noticed this. I was actually thinking about it, but I was like, am I going in that fight with like 0 magic? But no, I guess the game just heals you fully back up. Like all of your heart, all my hearts are back, and my magic too. And Link and Zelda can just walk on air, I guess. I don't know if you noticed that, but yeah. She has like a Peach situation or something from like Super Mario Bros. 2. She can just like sort of float in the air for a little bit. She doesn't need to jump. She can just like walk. You can just walk over it. Alright, let's keep going. Obviously don't fall. Like, don't worry if you fall, the game will actually like put you back like right where like sort of at the beginning of the entrance. But yeah, obviously you can't like sequence break or anything like that and just jump down. You do have to actually like follow this sequence. Now what's happening here? Oh, Zelda's getting trapped in the fire. Now, this is what I was talking about. You have to take care of these guys while Zelda is being trapped, basically. So yeah, you have to... Like I said, I think these might be the ones that respawn, or I'm just totally fucking misremembering that whole thing of that even being a thing. I'm pretty sure that's a thing, but yeah. This is where I like to manage my damage output. Please swing at me. There you go. Where's the other guy? I need the other guy. There you are. No, shit! Oh, I thought it was the other guy. Now I have to do this fast. Come on. Attack me. What the hell was that? There we go. There we go, we got him. Alright. Thank you, Link the Hero. Now let's hurry. So yeah, that... Oh, she also drops health. That's also always very nice of her. Yeah, that's what I said. Like, I kind of did that completely wrong, like how I usually do it, but I just got confused, like which one I attacked earlier. But yeah, that's the one that you saw him like lie on the floor like that, like all of his bones were like crumbled up like on the floor. If you take too long, that thing will actually come back and you have to fight it again. So that's a nightmare, especially because you have a time limit happening here. So yeah, like that's why I say like recommend at least like manage your damage output so you can actually take care of them like sort of roughly at the same time. But luckily I still got them because I got kind of worried for a second there. I was like, oh my god, I really don't want to fuck this up. Oh yeah, and every time when you get hit, Zelda gasps. She's just like, oh my god, no, Link. Oof. Yeah, see, so she stopped for a little bit. So yeah, she's obviously very concerned about us. But we're fine. We got plenty of health. We can take a lot of hits. Oh yeah, this thing, I mean, fucking hell, man. This thing is a time waster. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. No, 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 no. We're not fucking sucking my life up here. Hi-ya, hi-ya. Get fucked. There we go. All right, let's keep moving. Oh yeah, this is gonna be the last stretch, I think. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, don't worry about me, Zelda. Just keep moving. Keep moving, girl. We can do it. There we go. And that's the end. All right, we made it out. Thankfully. Let's see. Okay, Soyborn says she's wearing your floaty boots, I guess. Yes! Yeah, I like that. Can't tell from her long dress. Yeah, she has her own floaty boots. Yato1 says these 64-bit polygons aren't doing Zelda any favors, no. Soyborn says that owl could seriously help our heroes right about now. I mean, yes! Like, holy crap! Why wasn't he here and, like, you know, flew us out of there? Like, yes. Let's see. Yato1 says, haha, yeah, you're always there on my case when I don't want to see you, but where are you now? Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. And then he's just like, do you want my help? And then it says like yes and no, and then you have to press the right one. If you're mashing, you're fucked. Soyborn says, the owl might just be the biggest villain of the game, honestly. Yeah, especially with his long fucking text. He's also the slowest enemy in the game with that long dialogue. But we did it! Like, the whole fucking castle just crumbled down. Is this truly the end of the game? It's over. It's finally over. Yeah, that's like the fucking... Link is like pretty much emotionless in this game. That's like the only time you see him smile in this whole game. Link the hero, I'm sorry I couldn't help you in the battle before. It's all good, Navi. Oh! We hear a sound. Something is up. What's up? What is that sound? Let's go check it out. Uh-oh. Oh, he's alive! And he's very angry. You can tell from the heavy breathing. He's like, fuck this! I'm using my Triforce power! Oh my god. Y'all can't even fathom how epic this was as a kid to me. Ganon. It doesn't even have a subtitle, it's just Ganon. Oh my god, he swings around. Link is like, oh my god, oh shit! And we lost our sword. There's no way he's going to hold me back again. This time we fight together. Oh yeah, look how fucking huge he is. And then he's actually not that huge. That's my favorite thing, is they do that like down angle camera thing where it makes him look like fucking huge, right? And then like it pans back to normal and he's actually not that big. So I fucking love that, it's so funny. Let's see. Soyborn says, Ganondorf is a hard motherfucker. A castle lands on his head. Yeah. This might be the most epic ending in gaming. Oh, dude. Oh my god. Like, you can't even fathom how fucking epic this was as a kid to me. I really have no idea what his weak point is. The setting of this, the music, like the lightning strikes. Whoa. Yeah, obviously. So, we have a problem here. We don't have a fucking sword right now. Yeah, we can't actually pull up our fucking... That would be kind of funny if we could just like with stab him or something. But no, we actually can't do that. So, we have a bit of a problem here. Like, how the fuck do we fucking, like, defend ourselves here? What we can do... Now, obviously, he fucking hurts. So, yeah, what I always like to do is just sort of get close to him. Just bait him out, I guess. Or, let's just use this. That also works. Yeah, see how he shaked, like, his little head like that? Like, that's basically, he's stunned for a little bit. His weak point is his tail, basically. So we have to get behind him and then strike him with something. What I like to do is I just like to use my, my Deku nuts. Just like this. Then go behind him or something. That will not work. Alright, never mind. Oh yeah, and every time when you get hit, Zelda screams, obviously. She's like, oh my god, like, Link is getting hurt. Okay, hold on. I think you have to do it when he has his, like, his legs, like, open like that. No, that doesn't work. Hold on. Am I just misremembering how to do this? Oh, duh. Fucking the light arrows. That's what you have to do. Shoot him with the light arrows. Boom. Yeah, and he just goes all the way to fuck. Oh my god, like that hurt a lot. And that's when you shoot him in the tail. There we go. So just repeat that basically. You hit him in the face, because now Navi actually does help us, so we don't have to aim ourselves. So yeah, that's really fucking nice. Shoot him in the face, run around him, target his tail, and shoot it. There we go. And like I said, if you are low on magic, you must have noticed it earlier, but these little pillar things, like these little castle crumbles, I guess, if he swings at it, it will actually give you supplies. So let's test that out again. Yeah, see, so it drops magic. So yeah, if you are low on something, you can, oh god, you can use that. I kind of don't need it, I think I'm good. Let me get it anyway. Yeah, never mind, it doesn't hurt to have some more. Ah, dang, I missed. Alright, shoot him in the face and repeat this. But yeah, I mean, just look at this setting, man. Like, imagine being like 8 or whatever. Like, I don't remember how fucking old I was. I must have been like 7 or 8 or 9 or whatever. But this setting, this fucking, the lightning, the how epic he looks. Like, this was the everything at that point in my life, you know what I mean? Like, I've worked so hard to get to this point, and then this fucking fight, man, it was like one of the most epic things that I experienced at that point in my life, I think, in a video game. It was so fucking cool. And the fire around you, and like the aesthetics, like I said, and like Zelda like screaming every time you get hit, like it's so cinematic, you know what I mean? I fucking love it. Like, still to this day, I still fucking think this is one of the best, like, final bosses in the franchise, really. Like, just from the setting and like the aesthetics alone. Man, he takes a lot of hits. Jesus Christ, he's still alive? What the fuck? There we go. Man, he's really still alive. Jesus Christ. We don't have magic anymore. Oops. But the Deku Nuts also work. So you can also do that. You can shoot him in the face. Wow, I kind of expected him to be gone already, but alright. There we go. That last Deku Nut worked, I guess. Look at his jiggly snout. Okay, let me read up on chat if I missed something. Oh no, I'm all caught up. Think the hero, the Master Sword is here. Hurry up! Alright, so go and get the sword. Now we have access to our sword again. Hell yeah, we got it back. Sweet. Alright, we can talk to Zelda to get some last tips. I like how even in this last fight, Link has his hands on his hips. It's like, what's up, girl? This is the most epic fight of my life, and I guess I can be sassy right now. Use the Master Sword. Destroy Ganon with the Sacred Sword. Hell yeah, we go back in there. He gets back up. But now this is the real fucking fight, I guess. Yep, he's still not dead. So what I like to do here is, let's see, what do I do usually when I do this? I think you can just sort of roll under him. Yep, that's what you do. You just roll underneath his foot, or like his feet, I guess, and that's when you can strike him. So just roll, just like this. Yeah, see, we won't hurt you. Hit the sword, hit the tail, and you're good. That's really all you have to do. Like that. I guess I could have done that earlier too, but I was a bit more afraid. But now that I have the Master Sword, I feel more confident. Haha! Let's roll on this fucking... Oh, jeez, wow, really? Oh! Whoa, wow, that was actually pretty epic. I just totally touched that. I didn't mean to do that, but that was pretty cool. Alright, yeah, just do this on repeat, really. It's a bit hard to... Ah! Oh, God, oh, that hurt. Yeah, obviously he gets a bit more suspicious of you real fast, like whenever you like roll underneath his foot like that. Yeah, get fucked. Whoa! Okay. Calm down, buddy. Calm down. Can I fucking hit this thing? Thank you very much. Jesus Christ. Alright. Let's repeat this. Really, like I said, man, like this is one of those things that was a lot more epic. I mean, I still love how it looks epic-wise, like, you know, like the fight, it looks still epic, but the fight itself is not that hard, you know what I mean? Obviously, I'm an adult now, I've played this game a million times or whatever, like, I'm more experienced, but like, if this is your first time playing this and you're a kid, or like whatever age you are, it doesn't really matter. Like, if this is your first time, this was epic, and it was hard, and all that stuff. It was the whole package, but we got him. And Zelda is doing like a Kamehameha or something. Kamehameha right there. Masenko. I'm using my power to hold the evil king. You use your sword and deliver the final blow. That took everything out of her. But look at that. The sword is lighting up. Hit him in the face. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and stab him in the face. Hell yeah, just like that, and he's gone. I love it so much. I love it so much. It's so cool. 6 stages now. So again, you saw that little green like splatter everywhere. If this was the OG version, that would have been blood. That was red in the OG version. So yeah, again, ancient creators of Hyrule. Now, open the sealed door and send the evil incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm! Quick! Do it now! There he is, there they are. All of the sages, they're coming together, or they're gonna seal the evil king away. I'll catch up on chat in a little bit. I kinda want to let this play, because this is an epic moment. We've worked hard for this. Here they go. Seal him away. Seal away that evil king. Into the white void. There he is. You. Curse you, Zelda. Curse you, sages. Curse you, Link the hero! Someday, when this seal is broken, his face, that is when I will exterminate your descendants! There he goes. Oh yeah, you guys, we did it, we did it. We sealed the evil king away, we defeated him! As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand! Oh, I thought he was just gonna finish that sentence. I guess he didn't. But we did it, guys. We beat Ganondorf. Hell yeah, Ganon. We did it. Let's see. Let me read up on chat. Yeah, Soyburn, the most epic ending in gaming history. Oh my god, yes. I fucking love it so much. Yato21 says it's easy to forget about the Deku Nuts, but they're mega useful. Yeah, they're actually, like I said, you have many things that you can use actually. Like I think I showed the hook shot too. Like you can shoot him in the face with the hook shot and he will get dizzy a little bit. And then you can walk around. But yeah, the Deku Nuts help. Like I think arrows help. Like the hook shot. Like a lot of stuff helps. So yeah, fucking cool. Let's see. Yato van Linden says the music is very quietly epic in this boss fight too. It's kind of in kind of a subdued way. Yeah. Oh my god. Like I said, I think they fucking nailed this everything about that fight. Like I still think aesthetic wise, that is still the best in the series in my opinion. The only thing that I really am disappointed by is like in the 3DS version, if you played that one, they totally messed up the lighting. Like it's way too bright, and the fact that it's so epic is it's because it's dark, right? Like you can't see that well, like the flames around you and all that stuff. But like in the 3DS version, they messed up the lighting, unfortunately, so it really is not as epic as this one. Like I still think this one, final fight wise or final boss fight wise, is better than the 3DS version because of it, because of the aesthetics. Let's see. Soyburn says, dang, Link didn't give a fuck. Yeah, slashed him good and stabbed him big time in the face. Yeah, exactly. Fucking love it, man. Like the 3 hits and then the stab in the face. Fucking awesome. Soyburn says, lol, see you later, Ganondork. Yeah, exactly. Fuck you, Ganondork. Yato van in the one says, epic playthrough and well played. Loved it, mate. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Can't wait for Majora's Mask. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm very excited. We'll get there at some point. Soyburn says the sages were like, get wrecked, Ganondork, and you can take your stupid Triforce piece with you. It's worse as here, you idiot. Yeah, exactly. It's just like, fuck you. We fucking did it, you guys. Thank you, Link the hero. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Thus, peace will once again reign in this world. For a time. Aww. All the tragedy that has befallen Hyrule was my doing. I was so young. I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. I dragged you into it too. Now it is time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time. However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed. Link the hero, give the ocarina to me. As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it. When peace returns to Hyrule, it will be time for us to say goodbye. Now, go home, Link the hero. Regain your lost time. Home, where you are supposed to be. The way you are supposed to be. Yeah, she's gonna send us back. Yeah, because remember guys, like Link actually traveled in time here. So yeah, he lost like 7 years of his time, really. That's obviously super unnatural. So she sends him back in time to like basically make him just like exactly like she said, like the way you're supposed to be and where you are supposed to be. Thank you, Link the hero. Goodbye. Sayonara. Because obviously, yeah, time travel is like super unnatural, so he's not supposed to be in this timeline at all. But there it is, you guys. We did it. That was Ocarina of Time. We fucking did it, you guys. I'm so happy. Yay! Yeah. That was Ocarina of Time. Like I said, still a game that I enjoyed today. Like even if it's like what it was 98 or something, so it's like roughly like 20. What is it? 28 years old. So it's just like, yeah, I still to me obviously, like I said, this was my first game in the Zelda series. Like I played this as a kid, and it left a huge impression on me, you know what I mean? Like it was the first game of its kind, really. Like I said, like I played basically only platformers up at that point in my life, like the Marios and like the Donkey Kong countries and stuff, and a game like this I never, like I said, it was the first of its kind in my life, and it left such a big impression on me because it was a sense of adventure. Like there was a sense of an actual world, you know what I mean, and like characters to talk to, and like exploration and the puzzle element to it, and the songs, like everything about it was just so different from what I knew at that point in my life. And you know, and actually getting to this, like the credits music, like after like months and months of like playing it, and like, you know, getting stuck on the water temple like the game is showing here, like, and just figuring that out on my own. Obviously this was before the internet, so I had no access to like looking it up or whatever like that. I just had to like either ask my friends or just keep playing and hopefully figure it out on my own, which I did. So yeah, you can imagine like how proud I was of myself or something, you know what I mean, to get to this point and actually beating it. And yeah, it, like I said, man, like I haven't been the same gamer since this game, because it's like I said, I was immediately like a fan of this. And then, you know, when the next game came out, like Wind Waker, I think was maybe the next one that I played, or no, I think it was Majora's Mask, like right after actually. But yeah, obviously every time when they announced a new one, I was like, oh my god, like of course I'm gonna get it. Like if it's more this, fuck yeah, man, sign me up. You know what I mean? So yeah, I still think that this game holds up. Like it's a bit I'd say it's a bit easier to digest if you play this like multiple times, like I have, because it is, you know, it is, I won't say it's like Legend of Zelda 1 cryptic in that sense, but some stuff is a bit more cryptic that you just have to like either know or you just stumble upon like on accident, like I did when I was a kid, like the whole like feeding the fish to like Jabu Jabu or something like that, like stuff like that, or you know, you're in Sora's domain and that dude is in the way, and then you see that hole and you dive down, and like it's a bit more, I don't know, like I wouldn't really recommend this as someone's first Zelda game maybe nowadays. I'm not sure on that one, but I still do think, oh, look at them all having a good time. Mario and Luigi, yeah. I still, yeah, and this is the part that I was talking about before I finish my final thoughts here. Look at the Kokiri, like, being outside of the forest, even though Deku Tree over here says that, like, the Kokiri cannot leave the forest because they will die, and then, like, this just totally, like, retcons that, so that kind of makes me think, like, did the Deku Tree, yeah, there's more of them right there, did the Deku Tree just, like, lie to the Kokiri just for their own safety or something, so they won't leave the forest and then they can stay safe in the forest? Because, like, yeah, I mean, people obviously have oh, yay, there's Melon, yay. Yeah, people obviously have already, like, theorized about that and stuff, but it's like, Deku Tree is like, don't leave the forest, because the Kokiri will die, and then they're just right here, like, in Lon Lon Ranch, having a good time, and they're all okay. So it's just like, how the hell does that work? But anyway, yeah, like I said, oh yeah, we haven't even actually seen that dude. But yeah, like I said, I still think, at least to me, because I have played this game so many times, you know what I mean? I still think it's a great time. It's not in my interest that much to, like, 100% this game. Oh yeah, look at this Mido and the Sora King. They're sad because, like, Soria is not there anymore, and the Sora King, obviously his daughter is gone. So they're just like, what the hell? Am I never going to see my daughter again? Or am I never going to see my friend again? But they're out there, they're watching. Yeah, there they are. Oh, don't do that. I always forget to do that. It's like, I keep the Switch active. But yeah, there they are. They are watching. They're flying over Hyrule, watching and making sure that everything is alright. Yeah, there they are. Yes, look at that. Look at fucking Saria on top of Darunia. Fucking cool. Yeah, love it, love it. And like I said, you guys, this was like for Nintendo at the time. Like, obviously, like, Mario 64 was a thing, but, like, this was their first attempt, you know what I mean, at, like, a 3D Zelda, and you know, they had such a good thing going on already with the franchise. They had Zelda 1, like, Zelda 2, in my opinion, is really good. That was a bit more diverse in that sense, or divided, like, opinion-wise. But then they had Link to the Past, and I think Link's Awakening was also out at this point, and this was their first attempt at, like, a 3D one, and they fucking nailed it, man. Like, how it's like I said, it's not, like, perfect or anything like that, but for their first attempt, like, a whole, like, 3D world, and, like, the music and the gameplay and the C targeting, like, thing, like, that we were talking about, and, like, all of the items that we know from the previous games, like the bombs and the boomerang and the arrows, like, all that stuff, it works, you know what I mean? It just works, and they nailed it. So yeah, all I'm gonna say is, like, thank you, Nintendo, you know what I mean? Like, thank you for making this game, because it's just like, I would not have been the same gamer that I am today without this game. So yeah, like, fucking hell, man, they nailed it. I love Nintendo so much, because it really has, like I said, I would not have been the same person, really. So yeah, there it is, presented by Nintendo. Fucking love it, love this game. Oh god, you guys, and yeah, obviously happy that I got to play it on stream. Thank you everybody for being here, of course. Soyborn, Yato1, I've seen a lot of new faces come in, like, during these playthroughs, during these streams. And yeah, it's been a long journey, you know what I mean? Like, it's been like weeks. This is part 7 basically that we've been playing this, and oh, there they are. He's back. He's back in his own time. Yeah, reunited with Princess Zelda again. Yeah. But yeah, again, everybody, thank you for being here and experiencing, like, this game together with me. Like, I really appreciate y'all hanging out. And yeah, like, it was a good time, you know what I mean? There was a lot of funny moments, I think, a lot of fun memories to think about on this whole playthrough. And yeah, I'm super happy that I got to play this on stream. So yeah, everybody, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, that was Ocarina of Time. And to finish up my final thoughts here, because obviously this was not a 100% playthrough, so there is technically a lot more to this game. Like, a lot of stuff I just did not go over, because that is just not my preferred way of playing this game. Like, Majora's Mask is completely different in that sense. Like, I almost always go for 100% in that one, but for this one, it's a lot more high maintenance, if that makes sense. Like, there's a lot of more, like, tedious things, whereas I think Majora's Mask, like, flows a lot lot better. But obviously, because this was a more casual playthrough, if you are interested in playing this and you want to go for 100%, I do recommend like at least do it once. You know what I mean? So that you can see like how you feel about it and stuff. Because there's a lot more to this game. Like I skipped over a lot of things. Let's just say it like that. Like I did not go into the bottom of the well. The whole fishing thing was not a thing. The what else? Like the whole like Skulltula hunt, the scarecrow song thing, like all of that stuff. And like a couple of mini games I didn't do. Like you can get like pieces of heart, and you can get like more like your what is it, like your bombs. You can get like a better bomb back, so you can hold more bombs. Like in that sense, there's two ways that you can play this. You know what I mean? Like you can either do what I did, like a bit more of a casual playthrough and just go through it like that, or you can like dive deep into this game, and there's a lot to it still. So I do recommend, like, if you like what you're seeing and you want to play this yourself, try it out. You know what I mean? Like either play it like casually or try to go for 100%. I do recommend at least doing it once, so then you have your own opinion on it and all that stuff. So yeah, pretty cool. Pato says, "Do you know Drummy Walnut?" No, I don't. That's a cool name too. I like that name. I don't know. Soyburn says, "It's basically the best game ever made." Yeah, I mean, especially at the time. Like obviously we've talked about it before. Like, I'm not sure if it's still around these days where people like, you know, put this game on a pedestal, like the highest pedestal possible and stuff. But at the time, like, yeah, this was. You know what I mean? Like it was a masterpiece, and like I said, like it is easier to play again. I think if you know it right now, like obviously if you try it out for the first time now, like 28 years after the fact, you're gonna run into some like archaic, what is now considered archaic stuff. But I still think it's worth trying, at least. You know what I mean? And it is a really good thing to get you into the series, I think, for sure. Pato says you did the same thing as Family Jewels. Yeah, I mean, I talked about that before in another stream, but yeah, exactly. I was very much inspired by Family Jewels, and yeah, exactly. Like I did the whole making video game covers all because of him. So yeah, I don't need to go into that again. But yeah, there's definitely some truth in there. But before we end this, like, this is actually an interesting thing that I want to talk about. Like, what's implied here, this last cutscene here, is that young Link basically goes back to his own time, and he goes back to Princess Zelda here, and he basically tells, like, of everything that he's went through, like, through his adventure, and he basically prematurely warns Zelda about Ganondorf. Like, I'm not sure if this is confirmed, but I think this is confirmed, like, from in the later games in the series. But he basically goes back to Princess Zelda, warns about Ganondorf, because he just took him down like 7 years in the future. So he warns Zelda about Ganondorf is actually fucking evil, you know what I mean? And the king basically imprisons him because of it. Like, he just takes his word, I guess. It's kind of weird in that sense, but yeah. But what's interesting here is that this is basically where the whole timeline split came in. Because if you think about it, there's basically two timelines happening right now. There's a timeline where this is happening, where young Link is in his own time, where he's supposed to be, and he goes to Zelda, he warns the king about, or warns Zelda about Ganondorf, and Ganondorf gets imprisoned, and Ganondorf is not a threat in that timeline. But obviously we went forward in time, we stopped Ganondorf over there, so you'd probably think, like, this is like what I thought anyway as a kid, like, you'd think that timeline would just cease to exist, because like that's how time should work. I think, like, you stop something in the past and then it does not happen in the future, right? Like, that's how it goes. But for this game, they chose that the child timeline, so that's the timeline that we're seeing right now, and like the adult timeline are two separate things. So there's one timeline now where basically Link does not exist, because like he went 7 years into the future, he got sent back, and I guess like that timeline just lives on anyway, but like Link goes back, so there's like two timelines right now basically. So that's basically what the game, or at least like timeline wise, like is based upon. And there's actually it gets even more complicated, and I'll move on to Luigi's Mansion after this, but I kind of want to get this out. It actually gets more complicated because Nintendo had the idea to make a third timeline where Link actually gets defeated. So let's just say you're fighting Ganondorf like in the future, basically over there. You lose, Link loses, is dead, like Ganondorf wins, and he takes over the world just as he has been doing for the last 7 years. That is also a separate timeline. So they just made it more complicated than it needed to be, I guess, in that sense. But that is another. So there's 3 timelines. There's a child Link timeline, so that's the timeline we're seeing right now. There's the timeline of adult Link, where adult Link took care of Ganondorf and that Hyrule is safe. And there's a timeline where Link lost in seven, like in that timeline basically, and that is also a separate timeline. So yeah, it's super complicated, but it is interesting, at least if you like the series, at least for me, you know what I mean. It's interesting to dive into it and think about it, because I do like working my brain in that sense. It's cool. Let's see. Yato Valentino says, and then the moment young Link is back going about his business, he then falls down a hole in a stump, yeah, and now has to deal with Termina. Yeah, so that's interesting, because Majora's Mask is one of those rare occurrences where it's a direct sequel to the game before it. So Majora's Mask Link is the exact same Link as the one we have right here, just a couple of months or something later. And the only other time that happens is from the original Legend of Zelda on the NES to Zelda 2, where that is also the same Link from the previous game. But later in the series, it's basically always like a different incarnation of Link, but Ocarina of Time to Majora's Mask is the same Link. Legend of Zelda on NES to Zelda 2 on NES is the same Link. So yeah, that's really cool. Soyborn says, damn boss, this shit is blowing my fucking mind. Yeah. Soyborn, I just want to be green boy who stabs pigs. Okay, yeah, it's one of those like things, like either you get it, it's like Metroid in that sense, you know what I mean? Like there's so much like lore that you can dive into if you want to, but obviously it's not required, but it is interesting for those that like doing stuff like that. And when it comes to the Zelda timeline, I do like talking about it, because I think it's interesting to like work my brain around it, like how the hell does that work, how does that make sense, you know what I mean? So yeah. Soyburn says, Link goes on some real crazy adventures. How is he not insanely mentally ill from all of it? I mean, if you play Twilight Princess, then there's a certain thing in that where he talks about it, actually, because that is actually sort of confirmed, I think, that one of the things that you encounter in Twilight Princess is actually this Link. But I will not go into that, because that is a whole long story without any context. But yeah, everybody, again, thank you very much for being here on this journey through Ocarina of Time. And we're going to switch now. We have, yeah, this is perfect actually. We got we have 90 minutes left of the stream. So I'd say let's switch. I made a save state. So yeah, let's go to the next game. I thought it was fun to go to something that we haven't seen at all yet. Like we haven't played any GameCube games so far. So let's just go to the one that basically started it all for me, because this was the first GameCube game that I played. Let's read the text, because I always like reading the text. I am going to play the European version over here, so I don't know where y'all are from, but like the European version is a lot different from the North American and also the Japanese version, I think. So if you know this game, and later on you might learn some new stuff, like I'm going to talk about it and all that stuff, but there are a lot of differences actually, like from both versions. Let's see. Soyborn says, never got very far in Twilight Princess. I need to get on that already. Yeah, I mean, I love Twilight Princess. Maybe if it's on Switch at some point, I'm going to play it on stream too. Who knows? Soyborn says, alright, Luigi's missing the game. Yeah, Luigi's missing the game, yeah. Alright, let's read this. Mario, where are you? One day, Luigi received the unexpected news that he'd won a huge mansion. Overjoyed, he called up Mario and invited him to celebrate the exciting news. But, after arriving at the mansion and searching for Mario, who should have arrived first, Luigi is attacked by a ghost. After being saved from danger by Professor E. Gadd, Luigi expresses his panic that Mario is nowhere to be found. Luckily for Luigi, this professor has the perfect tools for the occasion. Now, armed with the Poltergust 3000 and a Game Boy Horror gifted by the professor, Luigi must explore the frightening mansion to find Mario in this action-adventure game originally released for the Nintendo GameCube system in 2001. Shine your flashlight on ghosts to surprise them, then suck them up with the Poltergust 3000. When ghosts try to run away, the trick is to quickly tilt the stick in the opposite direction and back again repeatedly to weaken them. Hell yeah, love that. That's a cool description right there. Sherman says, I remember hugging cats in Twilight Princess. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's already a 10 out of 10. You can hug cats. Nintendo. All right, we're going into Luigi's Mansion, y'all. I'm very excited. I like this game a lot. There it is. Luigi's Mansion. Let's press start. Let's just get right into it. File 1, we don't have to come up with a name or anything like that. We're just going to press A and we're going in. There he is. It's very scary. This is like... Here. Your mansion. There it is. That is a huge fucking mansion right there. Now remember, this was the first, as far as I remember, this was a launch title of on the GameCube. So this was basically the first thing that we saw, like like an actual released game on the GameCube. So you can imagine, like going from the N64 graphics to this. Man, this blew my mind. Oh yeah. The foyer, or the foyer. I don't know how to say that. Oh yeah. Okay, let me read up on chat. Yeah, 1281 says, I don't know this game whatsoever. Oh, cool. Awesome. Buzzing. Yeah, hope you'll like it when we get far into it and stuff. Soyburn says, damn, they really hooked up our boy... They really hooked our boy up with an evil-looking house. Yeah, exactly. So the story in this game is that Luigi basically got, like... He won a mansion in a contest that he didn't enter. So that's already super fucking sus. But like he got so excited that he called up Mario and he's like, hey, let's go check out the mansion that I won. And then he got here and like Mario is nowhere to be found. But I like the fact that we are playing a Luigi game right now, because obviously we have played like a Mario game at least on stream, or like a couple of Mario games. But now it's time for Luigi to be in the spotlight. Fuck yeah, I'm fucking excited. Okay, let's actually read again. Yato van the one says, these graphics did really look good back then. Yeah, for sure. Remember Sunshine's graphic blowing my mind? Yeah, oh my god, yeah, we'll get to Sunshine too. I love Sunshine. Soyburn says, yeah, I never played this game either. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that makes it more exciting, because hopefully I can get y'all excited to like try this game out yourself or something, because I really like this game. Now, one of the most important things in the game, and I'm actually like not serious here, but like one of the like funniest thing in this game is there's a Mario button. If you press the A button, Link, wow. I still got Zelda on the mind. Luigi will call out to Mario, and there's many different ones, so I'm just gonna press it for a little bit. Mario. So yeah, that is, you don't need it at all in the game, but it's one of the best things in the game, because like, there's so many voice clips of it. Like the more, like this is an interesting thing, like the more, like you must have noticed, can you see it on this capture? Yeah, you can. Like the little heart on the bottom left, that's our health right there. If the lower that gets, the more Luigi will get panicked, basically, because he's just like, if you know Luigi's personality, like Luigi is a bit of a scaredy cat. Like that sort of started in like the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. Like he feels very much more confident when Mario is around, but like when Mario's not around, like he is very scared. Obviously, he's just like, oh my god, this is the scariest fucking thing ever. But if your health actually goes down, and like the more it goes down, the more panicked Luigi will be, because he will die basically. He's just like, Mario, like I need your help, like please save me, like all that stuff. So maybe we'll get there if I take enough damage, and I will use the Mario button and he will scream his lungs out. It's hilarious. This is Charles Martinet again, so this is, in my opinion, this is the best Luigi he's had. Like, this is where he hit his stride or something, like with all of the, like the GameCube era. This is where Charles Martinet, like, fucking, like, he was already amazing as all of these characters, but this is where, like, his peak is, in my opinion. Like, all of these voice clips are so good. Alright. Soyborn says, who would put Luigi through such a thing? This villain is the most evil dude ever. Yeah, I know, whoever he is. Mario! Yes, that's his name is Japanese. Yeah, exactly. Alright, I'll go over the controls in a little bit. Let's just get this plot happening, and then I'll just do that in a little bit. But, obviously, this is a scary fucking mansion. We have to, like, look, we have to find Mario. Let's see if we can open this door. That is closed. Alright, let's try this door then. That's also closed. Oh, I heard a sound.
Mario!
Mario, is that you?
Mario!
Mario?
Mario!
Oh. Oh. There's a key. There's some scary shit going on in this mansion. Like, I will say, you guys, like, this was 2001 or something. I think I got it like close to like release day or whatever, and yeah, I was like 7 or 8, so I was very scared. This was actually, I think this might have been like my first like horror game in that sense. So yeah, okay, we got a key. So let's see if that works on this door. And Luigi's very scared. Look at him, he's shivering and everything. Let's go inside. Oh. Oh my god, it's a scary ghost! Oh! Ooh, who's that? That's a new character. At least at that point in time. Look at him go! Oh, he's trying, he's trying. Oof! Oh, jeez. Well, he didn't do a very good job. Now, who are you? Ouch! Oof! I sure took a lot of knocks. I sure take a lot of knocks in this line of work. I'm getting too old for this ghost-catching tomfoolery. Anyway, nice to meet you. I'm Professor Egat. This house, I swear, it seems to have more ghosts every day. What's a young fellow like you doing around here, anywho? Uh-oh. Oh. Well, we couldn't take down one. Uh-oh. This looks ugly. Alright, youngster, look lively. Follow me, post-haste. Yeah, they took the right call. We couldn't take down one, so now there's 3 of them, so let's get the fuck out of here. So, your name's Luigi. I think our paths were destined to cross. Well met, Luigi. Where's this, you ask? Why, these cozy quarters are where I do my ghost studying. Professor Egat's Ghost Research Laboratory, the lab, if you're of a shortening mind. You won this mansion in a contest you didn't even enter? Sounds pretty fishy to me. So, you believe the mansion actually exists, then? Strange. I've been living here since I was a lad of 20 or so. And I'll tell you, that mansion appeared just a few days ago. The spirits have fooled you. I don't know if it's a dream, an illusion, or what all, but I surely wouldn't be too happy winning a haunted house. Now that I got a look at you, I just recalled. A guy with a red hat, kind of like yours, went up to the mansion without even stopping to chat, and he never returned. Was he a dream too? What? That guy was your brother? Oh no, that's horrible! You wouldn't stand a chance against those ghosts without my help. You have to go after him. Here's the plan. I'll teach you to deal with ghosts so you can rescue your brother, Luigi. Luigi's like, fuck yeah! Now this is basically your control scheme. You have 2 different control schemes, like nothing really changes, like you can tell, like only that like the stick thing really moves. So I'm just gonna put it on standard, but like yeah, you can tell this is basically your control, but like I'd much rather just get into the game and then I'll explain it as we go. But I will keep it on standard, because yeah, the sidestep thing I don't really like. It just says move Luigi, and then the sidestep is move Luigi from side to side, but I don't really enjoy that. I'll just keep it on standard. Alright. Now, Egat is gonna teach us how we can catch ghosts. That's the vacuum cleaner I engineered to catch ghosts. I call it, this is genius, the Poltergust 3000. It can suck up all kinds of things. Let her rip! Use the R button to vacuum and the C stick to change your direction. Yep, so that's what I'm doing right now. You can go in all directions, just like that. No matter how strong you think your brother is, ghosts are mysterious beings. They can't be caught using conventional means. So you better use this. It's the only way to foil them. This is the only thing they fear. Or something to that effect. Well, how's about we start your training? Ghosts seem to like darkness and they avoid the light. So if you hit them with a flashlight beam all of a sudden, you can stun them momentarily. Then it's vacuum time. When you see your chance, hold down the R button and tilt the control stick in the opposite direction. Just give it a try. You'll learn more that way than just listening to me yap about it. So this is the name of the game here. What you have to do is you have to use your flashlight to like basically, yeah, you open up their heart, and as soon as that happens, you press the R trigger and you can suck them up basically. Remember, as soon as you see a ghost's heart, that's your chance to vacuum them up. While vacuuming, tilt the control stick in the opposite direction to bring them in. Now what you can do, and this is a trick that the game actually doesn't tell you, is if you press the B button like this, Luigi will actually like turn off his flashlight. So what you can do is, the closer you are to the ghost basically, and you flash the light in their face, the longer they are stunned. If I like would hit this thing like from like super far away, like let's just say like here or something, and I flash him right now, he will basically disappear like almost immediately, so you have like no chance of capturing him. So what I recommend is practice this. Like hold the B button down like this, like every time when I press it, like Luigi will turn on and off like the flashlight, and then just hold it like this, turn towards the ghost, let go of the button, and suck him up. That is very important actually, so I do recommend like try to get good at that, because that will make your life a lot easier in this game. When that surprised ghost ghost's heart appears, vacuum it up with the R button and the control stick. Tilt the control stick in the direction opposite the ghost. Yeah, this is obviously just to get you like accustomed to the control scheme of the game. Like this is basically the main thing about you're going to use this throughout the whole game basically. Tilt the control stick in the opposite direction quickly and repeatedly for the best results. You have to get as close as you can before flashing the light. Surprise them with the light when they get close. Pow! The more the better. Got it? Yeah, so this is, like I said, this is just a training room. This is just to get you accustomed to like the controls and like how Luigi moves and all that stuff. So yeah, this is just to help you with that basically, just to like to help you get better. Hey kid, shape up. You can't go looking for your brother the way you're carrying on. There, here they come. Here they come. That's like Falco. But there's a little trick you can do. So far I've only been doing one at a time, but if you're good enough, you can actually line them up like this, and you can get multiple ghosts at once. Like if I flash the light in their face right now when they're all together like this, look at this. Yeah, see, all of them at once. Boom, just like that. Hell yeah, we got all of them. Catching ghosts means using the flashlight and the Poltergust 3000 as a team. You get me, young feller? That'll do. Well, how many did you get? I think I got all of them. Wow, 11 ghosts! I am plump astounded, Luigi. I'd say you're ready to look for your brother now. Fine, fine. Looks like you worked up quite a sweat there. How about a little cool down in the gallery? I'm quite proud of it, you know. Okay, I'll read up on chat a little. Let's see. What have I missed? Wow. Soyborn says, man, this game is actually kind of creeping me the fuck out. Yeah, I mean, that is, like I said, man, like as far as I know, this was like Nintendo's first attempt at what is supposed to be a bit of a horror game in that sense, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of like, you know, more traditional horror-y stuff in that sense, like with the lightning and the setting, and it's dark, and like Luigi being scared out of his mind, like all of this stuff. And like I said, this was also still for kids, you know what I mean? Like I played this game when I was like, I think when it came out, so I must have been 8 or something. So I remember being pretty creeped out by it too, you know what I mean? Soyborn says, yo Lloyd, did you know there's a Japanese made animated Mario movie that they made in '86? I don't. That's interesting. You can simply watch it on YouTube right now for free, and I think it's the best Mario movie. Really? I do not know. I didn't know about it. I'll look it up after the stream. That sounds really interesting, really cool. But yeah, let's go check out the gallery actually. Why not? Off we go! Soyborn says, I feel like Eternal Darkness largely came to be because of this game. Oh yeah, who knows? I don't actually know that game, but maybe like probably this game was probably at least like yeah, I don't know actually how influential this game was like for the gaming industry going forward. But yeah, what this is basically a gallery like you can just check out. Like obviously there's like nothing right now, but this will become relevant a lot later, which I will show off. But like right now we really can't do anything here, so let's just talk to EGAT again. Yato from 81 says, also, this was the first time Nintendo launched a new system without a Mario game. Yes, and people were upset about it. I wasn't, I was too young, but like more like adult people, I think, like they were very upset. They were just like, where's Mario? We don't want Luigi, we want Mario, man. Like, what the fuck is up with this? But I do think it's interesting to think about it, because if you remember Zelda Wind Waker, that kind of had the same effect, where everybody was just like, what the hell is this kid, like, cartoony bullshit, man? Like, I want more Ocarina of Time, and I don't want this cartoony kid stuff. Like, fuck that. And then, like, later on, when people actually did play Wind Waker, everybody loved it. You know what I mean? Or at least the majority loved it. Like, a lot of people out there nowadays love Wind Waker, but at the beginning, they hated it. So I kind of feel like that's the same for this game, where a lot of people were just like, this is not Mario, fuck this is crap, garbage, whatever. And then later on, as the game as people played it, they started loving it, and I loved it from the beginning. But it's interesting to think about. Soyborn says, it's wild how it's very Japanese. Awesome. They even have a Japanese rock band doing much of the music. Oh, that's fucking cool. I'm gonna check that out in a little bit. Eternal Darkness is like those Resident Evil games. Oh, okay, but they do the insanity meter thing where you have to keep the character you're playing as from going insane. Oh, that sounds interesting. Yeah, this game has a lot of history to it. I will go over it in a little bit from what I remember, but this game is, the final product is a lot different than what it was at the beginning. Soyborn says, I was that jerk who said, fuck Wind Waker, it's kiddie looking, yeah. After playing it, holy crap, it's better than Ocarina of Time in many ways. Yeah, exactly. That's how it went for a lot of people out there. It's really interesting. All right. Are you done appreciating art for today, Luigi? Yeah, you can. Well, let's just get some lore over here. Where am I? This is the gallery. This is where I hang all my paintings. Ghost paintings, that is. When I was young, I designed a machine to turn ghosts into paintings, and I traveled the world collecting them. Oh, it was glamorous, I tell you. Well then, now I have to tell you a horrifying story. The last ghost I caught was number 22, Boo Losses. But there are lots of Boos, and King Boo rallied them all to take revenge upon me. They used my machine to free Boo Losses from the painting. Then they went and turned all my other portraits back into ghosts too. Oh, look how sad he is. As if that weren't enough, they built a mansion in front of my lap in the space of a single night, and then they all hid inside. If I told anybody else this stuff, they'd probably have me committed. I'm sure my portrait ghosts are somewhere inside the mansion. I just have to get them back. So yeah, that's an interesting piece of lore right there. That will remember that, I'd say. Let's see. What is a GB horror? I designed the Game Boy Horror as a communication terminal. It has all sorts of functions. For example, you can press the C button to see a list of the items you've picked up. Give it a try after you get some coins. Of course, you'll also be able to see portrait ghosts there once you capture some. You can also use the Y button to display a map of the mansion. The display will color the rooms as you visit them. Check the map if you ever get lost. Got all that, Sonny? Oh yay! So yeah, that's what he says basically. Like, you press the Y button right here and we can pull up a map just like there. We got the gallery over here. You can also press the in my case it's the R trigger, but if you're playing this on an actual game controller, it's the Z button. And this is basically our collection screen basically. So far obviously we have 0, we have nothing. So yeah, let's just go outside, go back to the lab. All right then. Where will you go, Luigi? We're going, yeah, so if you are not confident enough in your abilities right now, you can go back to the training room and you can train up and yeah, you'll feel better, and then you can go to the actual mansion. But I have played this game multiple times, so I feel good. Let's go to the mansion. Careful now, Luigi. There he goes. We are more equipped now, at least. We have the Poltergust 3000 on our back. All right. There's Toad. Let's talk to him. Boo! Where did you go, Mario? Whoa! Huh? Luigi? Wow, it's Luigi! You finally made it! Oh, joy! Thank goodness! Me? Well, Princess Peach asked me to come here to look for Mario. He left when he heard that you'd won a mansion, and he never returned. Then when I arrived here, the mansion was full of ghosts, and I didn't see Mario anywhere, and I kind of freaked out a little, and I didn't know what to do. It's been awful! Please, 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 you have to help me find Mario! If he doesn't get back, you have no idea how upset the princess will be. She'll flip! Leave it to me. Yay! Thanks, Luigi! You made my dark and stormy night! Ooh, look at that, the light turned on. I wish I could do something to help you. Wait, I've got it! At least let me do this. So yeah, toads in the thing, they will help us save. Would you like to save up to this point? Yes. So yeah, always, if you see Toad, it never hurts to save. It's free, so just do it. Talk to me for help anytime! Hell yeah. Alright, let's see. Oh, Soyburn says, lol, that is what Toad sounds like. Yeah, I guess so. I just put up the Toad voice. He does sound like he's yelling with a sore throat. Yeah, for sure. It actually doesn't hurt my voice all that much. Like, I kind of found like a way to do it that doesn't hurt my voice all that bad. But yeah, okay, so let's just go over the controls a little bit. Well, obviously the control stick moves Luigi. This is a 3D game, so you can just go... Oh, God. Well, I don't need to do that. If you don't stand under the chandelier, because it will come down and it will hurt you. Yeah, so obviously move. Like I said, the A button is the Mario button. That's just what I call it. Like, it's not called the Mario button, but I think everybody just calls it the Mario button. It really doesn't do anything. It just adds a bit more flavor to the game. Like, Luigi has many different voice clips, like I said, like calling out for Mario, like in different tones of voice and stuff.
Mario.
Just like that. So yeah, that's what you can do. Obviously the R button makes yeah, it does the vacuum thing, like the sucking with the vacuum. Now the right stick, that is basically like the directional thing for this. Like, you can move like I am right now, like with the left stick, while you're still like using the vacuum. But you can also use the C stick, which is in my case obviously the right stick. You can use it to like tilt it like in many different directions. You can twirl around like this. You can go up. It is inverted, thankfully. So up is down and down is up. So just like that, and you can basically just everything that you think like looks suspicious, like you can already see this thing move. What happens if we use the vacuum? It will latch onto the vacuum. You pull it back, and there's a little mirror right here. So yeah, there's not a whole lot of things to go over. Like, if you can interact with things also with the A button, actually. Like, if I like, obviously you can talk with A2, like if you're in front of a character like Toad or something. But if you see this little cupboard over here, like this little drawer, if you press A while you're near it, yeah, Luigi will like pound on it for a little bit with his fist, and then the thing will open. So this is your main method of like exploring, basically. Like, if you see something that looks weird, Luigi will like go near it and he will like pound it or something with his fist, and then you can check out if that is something worthwhile. Now, if you press EGAT was talking about the Game Boy Horror. Now, what that is, we pulled it up before. I always thought this was really clever. This is obviously a nod to the Game Boy Color, but now that we're playing a horror game, they called it the Game Boy Horror. So yeah, I think that's really clever. But yeah, you can use this. If you press the Y button, you can pull up a map like this, and you can see it on the left there. Like, I think, yeah, you should be able to see it on the capture. Yeah, you can see if you press the left stick up and down, you will move like floors, basically. So if you find like a key later or something, it will show you like on what door that key will go on. So you can tell like this mansion is made out of three floors, basically. Floor 3, floor 2, floor 1, and then it's the basement, basically. So technically it's 4 floors, I guess. So yeah, that is pretty cool. You can also, actually, you can also just twirl around the map just like this by going left and right and stuff. So yeah, you can get a better, you don't need to find the dungeon map or something in that sense, like an Ocarina of Time. So yeah, pretty cool. Obviously, if you press, in my case, the R trigger, but on an actual GameCube controller, the Z button, this will pull up and you can tell what your collectibles are right now. You can tell we will be finding a lot of money in this game. I will go over that in a little bit, but it's not important. But like I said, I'll go over that in a little bit. And then there's one more thing we can do. If you press the X button, Luigi will pull up the Game Boy Horror like this. And you can basically, if you press the A button, like a little thing will happen, and you can examine like different things. So let's just examine Toad or something. And yeah, Luigi will talk about it. You know, I never noticed how lovely those red polka dots look on top. Yeah, so if you are lost or something, or like you're stuck like in some kind of room, you're not sure what to do, this will help you a lot, because you can scan like basically everything, and Luigi will talk about it. Ugh, I don't think this door is going to open. Yeah, so that is really cool. Now, a really neat trick that the game actually does not talk about, I'm gonna showcase it right here. If you use it on a mirror... Whoa, what the fuck is happening? Boom. It really doesn't make sense now, but trust me on this, that is really fucking good. Any mirror that you find in this mansion, and remember, this is a 3-floored, 4-floored mansion in that sense. Any mirror that you find, you scan it with your Game Boy Horror like this, and it will send you back to this room immediately. So if you want to get like right back here, you don't want to like traverse the whole mansion back to this room, find a mirror, use that technique, and it will send you back all the way to this room. So yeah, really fucking cool. Now, okay, yeah, the money. Okay, let's just keep moving, because now we have the poltergust, so we are obviously a lot more equipped. But there's some money on the floor right here. But this door is still closed. We still can't go in this. Now, like I said, this whole like examining thing, you can use that on many things. You can use it on this pot over here, for example. And you notice that there's nothing in there. If you see that little dust trail basically come out of it, like this. Do it again, Luigi. Okay, hold on. Let's do it on the other one. There's more money. Let's do it on this one. Yeah, if you see that, notice that little dust that came out of it? That means that you examined it, and that means that there's nothing in there. So now we can move on. So let's just go in here. There's a lot of money here. Look at this. Let's get it. Okay, now, to go over the money, I kind of want to get this out now. Let's just go to my my total screen. So the money in this game, so this is a bit of a spoiler, I guess, but it is not at all important in that sense. Like it does not change the ending, but you will be ranked at the end of your playthrough. Like when you finish this game, you will... The money will get, like, the money really is only for that. Like, the only purpose of the money is, like, determining what your rank is going to be at the end of the game. Like, it does not change the ending or anything like that. It gives you a different picture in that sense, but there's not, like, a good or bad ending in that sense. But it does rank... It's sort of like Super Metroid in that sense. Like, you can kind of compare it to Metroid, where... like depending on like how fast you do it, I guess, or how many items you get, like that's how you get, like, you know, like Samus with like the amount of clothes she takes off or something to that effect. But like at the end of the game you will get ranked, and I'm obviously not going to spoil like what happens, but yeah, the money is purely for that. There's no, like, you can't buy items or anything like that, or it's not your health or anything like that. The money is purely for that. So let's just get that out of the way now. Now, what we have to do here... Obviously, you can interact with a lot. Let's just get some more money. Okay, yeah, actually, now, this is also kind of a spoiler, but what I said about the European version and the North American version being completely different is in the sense that in the version that I'm playing right now, I'm playing the European version, we can actually not get the best ending. Like, there's a lot of... Like I said, you will get ranked, and depending on how much money you have, that will determine what your rank is. I think it starts as like F or something, and then like all the way to A, basically. So F, and then like E, and then D, C, and then B, and then A. Yeah, that's what it is. But what's kind of interesting and also kind of weird is, like, in the European version, in this version of the mansion, there's actually two versions of the mansion that we can play, but you have to beat this version first. But in this version of the mansion, there's actually not enough money to get the best ending, no matter how hard you try. Like, for some reason, they just did not stuff enough money in this whole entire mansion to even get the best ending. So what I kind of want to do for this playthrough is just do both mansions. I'm gonna do the first mansion first, beat that one, and then do the second version of the mansion, and then I'll try to go for the best ending, like the best rank if I can. But you don't have to do it. It's just something that I want to try. But so on this playthrough, on the first playthrough, I will not get the best ending because I literally can't. Like I physically can't get enough money to get the best rank because there's just not enough money in this version of the mansion. So yeah, kind of weird in that sense. But now, at least now you know about it. But yeah, let's just explore this room a little bit. So there's more stuff we can interact with, like this closet over here. There's more money. Let's just get that. Why not? You know what? Actually, yeah. Actually, now that I can't even get it anyway. Let's just get like a bit of a move on, because like there's really no point, I guess. Who put out my candles? You, Mr. Lime Green. Well, dark rooms are dangerous around here. Yes. Oh, they love the dark, and now they will get you, blue hair. Now you're in for it, blue. Just like the red cap before you. May you wander lost in darkness forever. Are you afraid of the dark, little man? Are you? Huh? Blah! Here they are now! Yep, so there's the ghost. You take care of those, the candles up there, and then that cutscene will trigger. But we are equipped now. We got the fucking poltergust. So, what EGAT said, like during the training, that's basically what you have to do. As soon as you hit them with your flashlight, use the R button to go into vacuum mode, I guess, and then pull against them in the opposite direction that they are flying. I'm just gonna show what happens if you're not doing a good job. So if I do this and I just like go with him or something, or just not against him, see, you will lose health, you will also lose money, and eventually, okay, I actually could not pull that off, but if the ghost is strong enough, Luigi will actually break, like the ghost will actually break like the line, I guess, like between the vacuum and the ghost, and you have to do this whole like flashlight thing and the sucking like all over again. So the trick to it is like just go into the opposite direction that they are going. So I'm just holding the stick like in the opposite direction, and that's when Luigi will get him. So yeah, pretty cool. But actually, I kind of want to go back on what I said. Like, I kind of don't want to do that. I'm just going to explore this dungeon, like, or the mansion just regular, because I really don't want to just rush through it. Like, I don't think that's really fun to watch. I'm just going to play this, like, as I normally do. You know what I mean? Even though I know I can't get the best rank, I'm just going to get as much money as I can because it's fun. You know what I mean? I really don't want to, like, just sort of phone it in that sense or something where it's just like you just rush through the dungeon, get to the mansion, get through the other dungeon and do that. I kind of just want this to be like a more in-depth playthrough in that sense. So I'm just gonna explore things, get money and all that stuff, and yeah, we'll see what rank we get at the end. But let's just interact with some stuff. Yep, there's more money in that one. Why not? I think if you suck up on this, yeah, see, there's a gold bar in that chandelier right there. So yeah, this game is a bit of a, how do you say? It's like an action exploration game in that sense. There's obviously a lot of scary stuff happening. Like this is really, like I said, like sort of Nintendo's like attempt at like a horror game in that sense. And this is what I meant. As soon as you get a key, it will show you on the map like where that key goes. So yeah, that's really fucking nice. Because dang, if it didn't do that, that would have sucked. Now you must have noticed maybe this treasure chest over here. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Sorry. This treasure chest over here was blue. Keep that in mind for later. I will. It will not make sense if I just explain it now, I guess. But it will make a lot more sense if we find different kinds of treasure chest. But let's just, now we have the key, let's go in here. I always like this, how they have this cutscene of Luigi being super fucking scared, like he very like, and then he opens the door. Because like I said, you guys, Luigi is he is courageous when he wants to be, but like his default setting, especially in stuff like this, he is very easily scared, especially without Mario around. So yeah, this is like one of those things where like Luigi has to like step up, you know what I mean? Like he has to overcome his fear and actually like go into this fucking super creepy dungeon to find his brother and save him. Now this is actually a different ghost. Obviously we are going to see lots and lots of different ghosts in this adventure. Like the one that we saw before, the orange one, you can sort of consider them being the Goombas of the group, I guess, the Goombas of the ghost. But this one is a purple one. He hits like a lot harder, I think, and he also has a bit more health. If I use my flashlight, so he has 20 instead of 10. So yeah, we're obviously going to see a lot of different ones like in this playthrough. So yeah, and I always I love the jiggle physics on Luigi's nose. Look at that. A brick, 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 brick. That is the GameCube right there. Now they had jiggle physics, I guess. All right, now actually, that is something that you may have noticed. If you suck up multiple ghosts at once, it's a very high chance, I think it's actually like 100% chance actually, that they will drop hearts. Every now and then the ghosts will drop hearts. There are 3 different types of hearts, I will say. Like some of them give you 10, some of them give you 20, and some of them give you 50 health back. But if you suck up multiple ghosts at once, almost guaranteed, like one of the ghosts will drop some health. So if you are low on health, try to get like 2 of them at once or something, and then they will drop health and you can get your health back. Obviously, that 100 hits 0, it's game over, and you go back to your last save. This does not use automatic checkpoints. You have to save your game. And if you die, it will send you back to the last time you saved. So do be careful about that. Save as much as you can, basically. Let's see. Soyborn says, poor Luigi, look at his face the whole time during this game. He's clearly shitting his pants. Yeah, I know. He's super scared, man. Like, this is scary. Yato21 says, Steam, I've got the head. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. Pleasure as always. Yeah. Thank you very much, Yato21, for being here. And yeah, appreciate it. And hope you have a good rest of your day. Yeah. All right. Now we took care of that room. Let's interact with these to see if we can find some more money. Oh, there's a heart in that one. Okay. Now what you can do, you can use just Luigi's body to grab it, but you can also use the vacuum. See the vacuum a little like the X in Yoshi's Island, you know what I mean? Like if you played Yoshi's Island, like how important the X are in Yoshi's Island, the vacuum is basically that. Like the vacuum is everything. The vacuum can it can get you like money from a distance, it can get you hearts from a distance. Obviously it sucks up the ghosts and all that stuff. So it's super fucking important to get like accustomed to it and how it works, because that will make your life a lot easier when you're playing this game. Alright, let's keep moving. Now, obviously, every time when the room is dark, that's when Luigi will pull up his flashlight. And like I said, you want to utilize the turning it off like this. Like if you hold the B button like this, Luigi will turn it off. Oh, there's a new ghost. We haven't seen that ghost yet. Now that green ghost over there, I always just like to imagine that that's like Donkey Kong's like ghost or something. Like it drops bananas every time when let me just do it intentionally so you can see what happens. Every time when you trip over one of these bananas, whoop, Luigi will lose health, and you will also lose a bit of money. So obviously you take care of these guys. They have 40 health, so yeah, that is a lot more than we've seen before. And like just like that, like he dropped one while I was trying to suck him up, and I tripped, and Luigi lost trying to capture that one. So yeah, that is the name of the game with these guys. They're very annoying in that sense. Alright, we got him. Get fucked. Now actually, this is kind of, let me check actually, because I think now what I'm gonna show here, okay, you know what, I'm gonna get rid of this this orange one first. Also, you can suck up the bananas. Now, what I'm going to show here, this is called a speedy spirit. Now, speedy spirits are very rare, basically. There's only a couple of them in the mansion. And if you manage to capture one, you get a lot of money for it. So if you are going for the best rank, obviously, like I said, I am playing the European version here in the regular mansion, so I technically cannot get the best rank ever, like the best rank possible, but I will show this anyway. If you are in a dark room like this, like this is not random, by the way, like all of these speedy spirits are in set rooms, basically. If you... Let's just open this door, because I know it's behind this one. If I open this thing, a blue one shows up. Capture him. Boom! And he fucking dropped a lot of money, just like that. But you do have to be careful, because the ghosts in general, I should say, they only show up in dark rooms. So if you take care of that, like this green ghost over here, like all of the ghosts in the room, and like the room lights up, that speedy spirit is gone and you can't get it anymore, at least until maybe later in the game. But the trick with the speedy spirits is they only show up if you fail to capture them, they are gone forever. So it's like one of those like high reward if you manage to get them, but if you fail, then you're shit out of luck, really. Like, only thing you can, oh wow, the only thing you can do is like go back to your last save or something, like reset the game, hope you saved like close to it, and then have another attempt at it. Because otherwise, if you actually not suck them up, or you do this, like you shine the light in their face, but they disappear before you like do this, then they're gone forever and you're fucked. You know what I mean? But like I said, it is not, it's optional. Like, it's just for if you are going for the best rank or something to that effect. So don't worry about it on your first playthrough or anything like that. But it is, like I said, I think I like this game a lot because I think it's a game that it's fun to replay. You know what I mean? Like, with like previous knowledge that you knew about like on your first playthrough or something, and then like replaying it and sort of like doing like self-imposed challenges or something, like can I get the best rank, or can I get like all of the speedy spirits, like all of that stuff. This game is chock full of that stuff, you know what I mean? It's chock full of like little optional things basically that can make the experience a lot more, like even more fun than like a regular casual playthrough, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's why I like this game a lot. But we still have not found all of the ghosts, so let's interact with all of these closets over here. Oh, there's one. Capture him. Boom, and we got it. Alright, the room is lit up, so no more ghosts. Let's make sure there's nothing in that one. Okay. Now, like I said, you can do this. This is completely optional, but if you want more flavor text or something, like you can scan objects, and Luigi most likely will comment on it. One really shouldn't open this kind of thing without asking. And then you can do it like on these dresses or something. These look kind of comfortable. No, I'll stick with my dots. So yeah, it's pretty cool that they added that in, you know what I mean? Like, it's totally not necessary or anything, but it does like add a lot to the world. Like, I'm obviously not going to do that for this playthrough, but if you are playing this on your own and you're curious, like, what does Luigi say about this or whatever, you can do that. There's a lot of dialogue in this game, let's just say it like that. Alright, we got a key, and it goes over down there. Oh yeah, you can also use the A button to zoom in, just like that. And like I said, the mirrors, like I said, if I do this right now and I do the search thing, it will send me back to the main room, like at the very beginning. So let's go in here. But there's another toad here. Let's talk to him. Mario, where are you? Luigi? Yes, Luigi, how lucky that you found me! I feel so much better now! Please, please, please save Mario! I looked everywhere! I can't find him! Where is he? Don't worry, I got it. So yeah, like I said, the toads, they help you out, they save your game. If there's anything I can do! Yeah, you can help me save my game. There we go, sweet. Alright. Yes, Soyborn, it does say the Game Boy Horror. I'll pull it up for you again. Yeah, right there. It's obviously a play on words on the Game Boy Color, but yeah, I think that's really clever. The Game Boy Horror. So that's what we have. That's gonna be our main tool to like scan things and all that stuff. But it has some other uses, like I said about the whole mirror thing. But it also works as something else, but we will discover that in a little bit. Alright, but we have a key now, so let's go to that room that we couldn't visit before. Oh, what is this? Da 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 da. Oh, look, it also works as a phone. Hold up, Luigi. Hold up a second, Luigi. It's me, Professor E-Gad. I detect spirits stronger than we've yet seen lurking ahead. I think it must be some of those escaped gallery ghosts. You should know that they're really different from the other ghosts you've seen so far. They don't show their hearts very easily. Nope, not at all. When you find one, you should first use the X button to search its heart for clues. Sometimes you can learn the best way to surprise them. Well, Luigi, I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. So yeah, the Game Boy Horror also serves as a phone, basically. That's going to be our main tool to communicate with Professor E-Gad. You can't actually use it, like, on your own. Like, it only gets used, like, in certain set scenes, basically. You can't just, like, call up, like, E-Gad and be like, hey, what am I supposed to do? He will always call you. Like, I guess it's like a one-way phone in that sense. But yeah, there were coins. You may have noticed that they went over to this door over here. Also, there's mice on the floor. And there's also these bats over here. Obviously, they hurt. So yeah, you can suck them up like this and you can take care of them, no problem. Now, this fucking coin trail that we just saw, it went over to this room, of this door over here. I'm just gonna do this intentionally. I know already what's gonna happen, but y'all have not. For those that haven't played it, this happens. Oh, it's a fake door. Yep. So there are fake doors in this game, so pay attention before you actually like open the door like willy-nilly. There's two ways that you can actually differentiate these things like from real doors. One is there is always a floor mat like in front of a real door. So this is a real door. So we try to open it, but this one is closed. We can't go in there. But like as you can tell, there's no floor mat in front of this one, and there's also no floor mat in front of this one. So that means that those are fake. But there's another way that you can check it out. If you check out your map, look at that. There's no room, so that also indicates that that's a fake door. So yeah, I do advise like proceed with caution when you see a new door or something, because it could just be a fake door. Obviously that damages Luigi too. Like I lost like 10 health for that. So yeah, don't always check out the door before you actually try to go in there. So yeah. Okay, but what we have to do, we have to go through that door. So let's go in here. Mario. Now, exactly what EGAT said, he notices a presence. Oh, look at that, there he is. He notices a presence of a stronger ghost that we have seen so far. So what you can do is if you, like, there's going to be many of these. Let's just say it like this. There's going to be many of these. They're called portrait ghosts. Like, these are basically the ghosts that EGAT was talking about. Like, all of those portraits that he has. Like, Boo Losses, like, basically went in his gallery and set all of those ghosts free. Like, there's a lot of these things. We're going to find them all and we're going to get them all, basically. But what you have to do, all of them have like a little puzzle basically that you have to solve for them to like show their heart and stuff. Because this one is just like lounging around and you just try like to like shine upon him, but he just disappears just like this. So what he says is like, if you want to try to figure out like how the hell do I capture this ghost, you can use your Game Boy Horror like this. You can scan their heart and oh ho ho, go ahead, try to find me. I can see you, but you cannot see me. Ho ho ho. So that is really not the best hint, I guess, but this one is supposed to like that will sort of help you figure out how to capture them. But you can also go over here, like on this bookcase over here, and if you interact with it, there's a book of riddles. Will you read it? Yes. Mysteries appear wherever people turn, but turning away from them solves nothing. Instead of turning away, turn to the side and look at the mystery from a different view. A way will surely open. So yeah, that is a little tip right there, but there's more stuff we can read. There's a book called Darkness is Their Cheese. Will you read it? Sure. Ghost mice are drawn to darkness as real mice are drawn to cheese. In the dark, they shine gold with contentment. I must try to get close to one before the lights come back on. See Parmesan. Okay, so let's read what this one says. You found EGAT's Guide to Ghosts. Will you read it? Dear readers, we all had trouble with ghosts who aren't easily surprised, right? They have all sorts of ways to protect themselves from light. What would you do, bright folks, when in a fix with one of these stubborn ghouls? Well, sir, I'd first look for an opening, a way to catch them off guard and unsettle them. When a ghost is surprised and shows you its heart, that's your chance to catch the little bugger. I tell you, I've caught dozens of ghosts just like this. Okay, so what they said, we have to do this from a different angle. If you just not look at him for a little bit, see, he will stretch out and that's where his heart is. So that's how you're supposed to catch this one. But there is actually another speedy spirit in this room, if I remember correctly. So let's see if I can capture it. Is it in the chair? It might be in the chair. Yep, there he is. Got him. Hell yeah. And for that, we got a ruby right there. Hell yeah, obviously a ruby is a lot more worth than these little puny coins. So that's another thing. Like I said, you guys, this is a game that gets better the more you play it, in my opinion. Because there's many things that you discover and then you know it. And then you can go for a repeated playthrough and get a better rank. You know what I mean? The game is also not long at all. You can beat this game in like 2 or 3 hours or something if you're not like rambling on like I do constantly. But like in a more like not stream setting, like you can beat this game in like 2 or 3 hours if you know what you're doing. So that's what I mean. Like I think the highest point about this game is not only is it super fun, but it's super replayable, you know what I mean? And especially with stuff like that, but like those speedy spirits and everything else around it, like I really, really like this game. So now let's try to catch this thing. Come on, stretch out. There you go. There we go. Now, I'll go about this in a little bit. You must have noticed he has a lot more health than the one we've seen so far. He has 100 health. So what I always try to do, I always try to like get him in the corner like this. So he basically has no chance to escape. Now, we got him all the way. Cool. We got him all the way. You must have noticed that he dropped these little pearls over here. Now, I will talk about this. So, let's just say that there's even like there's a ranking system for all of these portrait ghosts. Like every time when we go back to EGAT's lab, he will convert the ghosts that we caught, like all of these portraits ghosts, back into portraits, right? Like basically where they originally were at. Like when EGAT caught them, like he made portraits out of them and he hung them up in his gallery. Now the interesting thing about this is obviously those pearls are also worth a lot of money. So if you are going for the best rank or something like that, you want to do as good of a job as you can, because if you can get them down all the way to 90 health in one run, like you okay, let's just say you fail. You can technically, you have to, let's just say you have to do 90 damage in one run, okay? That's when the giant pearl will drop, and that is obviously worth a lot of fucking money. So if you are going for the best rank, that is basically what you have to do, because if you fail enough times, like during your playthrough, you can't get that giant pearl, so you will be shy of the money that you need for the best rank, basically. So what you want to do is, if you can get him all the way down to 90 health, like you can do 90% of his damage like in one run without like breaking off or like anything like that, you will get the big pearl. And the portrait, like the portrait that they change into, the how do you say that? Like the borders, basically, that changes depending on how well you did. Now, because I got that thing all the way down to 90%, basically, like to 10 health, we will get a gold border around that portrait, and the picture will also look different. But if you do a worse job, like I think it's like 50 or something, if you do 50 health in one go, then you will get a silver border, and like there's basically, see it like this, there's 3 ranks of pearls. There's like a small one, a middle one, and a large one, alright? And if you get 50, you will get like the middle one basically, and like all the small ones around it. But if you get them in like intricates of like whatever, like 20 or 30 or 40 or whatever, then you will only get small pearls, and the border around the ghost will be bronze. So that is also a thing that you can do. Like I have done this before. I have played this game maybe 2 years ago or something, where I made it my mission to get a gold rank on all of them, and it was a nightmare. Some of them were a fucking nightmare, but I have done it, and I'm proud that I did. But that is another thing that I mean, you can replay this game and try to do that, you know what I mean? Like that's what I think is the biggest charm about this game. Not only is it super fun to play, but it's super fucking replayable, you know what I mean? So that is basically the explanation that I have about the portrait ghost, is like get them down to 10 health in one go, or like 90% damage of health in one go. You will get the gold border. Get them to like 50, I want to say, or something. You get the silver border. Get them in like worse than that, and you will get a bronze. And the picture of the frame of the portrait will also change. So yeah, that is pretty interesting. All right, we got them. So yeah, there's another blue chest. Let's open it. That key is huge. I don't know where the hell he keeps that key, but yeah, I don't want to know either. Alright, we got that. Now let's explore this room a little bit more, because yeah, there's some more money right there. Let's just use the vacuum. Yep, there's more money just right in the desk. Yep, we got it. Like I said, I will not be able to get the best rank at all, because there's not enough money in this dungeon, in the mansion, in this version of the game, like the European version, but I will do it anyway. I will get as much money as I can, because it's just fun. Alright, but we got the key, now we can go to this room. Also, you can't skip this, I'm just going to show it, so you don't have to watch that cutscene all of the time if you don't want to, but I just think it adds a bit of drama, so I'm going to do that for this playthrough, but I just wanted to show you that you can't skip that to get a move on, basically. Now, there's another heart in there, we can get that one. Okay, but yeah, you can tell there's another portrait ghost right there. Okay, so let's get that heart. Let's interact with the bed or something. Okay, there's nothing in there. Let's try to shake it. Nothing in there. I think you should be able to get this if you like walk around it like this little fan up here. Yeah, there we go. Now it goes faster and faster and faster. And I think there should be some money in there. Yep, there it is. Yeah, we got it. Sweet, more money. Hell yeah. All right. Now, obviously, I know what to do here, but I'm just gonna just scan this thing and see what it says. Isn't my hair just gorgeous? Of course, I do spend a lot of time on it. I was so bored cooped up in that painting. Now I spend all my time in front of the mirror. It seems to scare people though, so everything is coming up roses. So yeah, what you have to do with this one, oops, I just didn't mean to do that. I could just curl up there and sleep until dawn. Now what you have to do with this one, if you do the vacuum thing, you notice that these curtains, you can drag them to the left and basically unveil the window and stuff. So if we do that on this one, ooh, oh dear, such a draft. Yeah, she goes over there, she closes the curtain back, and she disappears, but maybe you noticed it, her heart was exposed during that little moment. So, we do it again. She gets hit, and then we can get her. There we go. Now, what I like to do, the best way to go about this to get the gold rank, if you are going for it, is just drag them in the corner like this. Like, if you are in the corner like this, they basically have no fucking way to escape. See, we got it. Okay, that's okay though, because I got hit by a poison mushroom right there. Like every time when you try to Mario. Yeah, his voice changes. That I always thought it was super cute. But we actually did get 90% damage, so we will get a gold portrait, a gold border on that one too. But yeah, maybe you notice it. Like every time when you try to suck up one of these portrait ghosts, at some point they drop like a poison mushroom basically. And that was unfortunate. I got hit by it. But if it does hit you, Luigi will shrink in size, and you cannot use the vacuum, and you have to basically wait for it to wear off, basically. So yeah, it's a nuisance, you know. So yeah. But let's just do that again. And we got her. Don't worry about it. That is still going to be a gold border, because we did get 90% damage off in one go. So yeah. All right. All right. But yeah, this is basically going to be the name of the game, you know what I mean? We're going to explore this whole fucking dungeon, and we're going to find many of these different like rooms and like whatever there's in, and like the money, and like this is basically like the main. There's also boss fights, like we're coming up on one right now actually. So yeah, you can imagine, like I mean, like when I played this for the first time, I was super invested into it. You know what I mean? Like I remember like getting farther and farther, like each time that I played, and it was exhilarating or something, because it's also scary. You know what I mean? Like this is, especially if you're like whatever, like I think it was 8, like I said, or something. So this was scary. Like I had to overcome my fear of like what's around the corner, you know, stuff like that. So it was just like, yeah, like I do remember liking this game like right off the bat, basically, and I still like it today. So yeah. But this is a new room. What's behind this door? Oh. Whoa. It's the nursery. So yeah, you can tell, like on the left, top left over there, it will always tell you the name of the room that we're in. But there's a little baby right there. Let's scan him. Horsey Rocky, horsey. Yeah, so that is another clue right there. Oops. Now that's just not my style. Now this is actually really important. This one will have a 50 heart in it. Yep. See how big that thing is? That will give you back 50 of your health back. So if you are low on health, don't worry about it. If you go far away enough from like this room or something, I think it will respawn. It's not like you can get it once and it's gone forever. Like that thing will respawn after a while, like not like while I'm in the room, but if we are going further into the dungeon or into the mansion. So yeah, if you are low on health and you need health, go over here and you can get a 50 right there. But it said Rocky, Horsey, Rocky or something to that effect. There's money over here. So this is another super fucking clever Nintendo level design here. You know that you can suck up money with your vacuum. So if you do that, you notice that there's no way that you're not noticing that that thing is rocking like back and forth. So you do that, and then the baby is like, oh my god, that's awesome. Let's go ride the horse. Hey, what play with me? Whoa! So yeah, now there's a boss fight here. We have to so yeah, he tries to fucking, yeah, he summons those little teddy bears at you. He gets very upset when I get rid of him. If you actually get close to him, he tries to punch you. You may have noticed it. Let me check if I can get him to do it. You see, he gets very upset if he misses, and then when you get close to him, he does like a little spin attack. He tries to punch you. But there's a little ball over here that we can get. If he suck that up with the vacuum, it will latch on to the vacuum. If I let go of the vacuum button now, boom! It will fucking hit him, just like that. Ow! You gave me an owie! I just wanted to play with you. I hate grown-ups. Why do you have to be bigger than me? I've had enough. Small, now grow smaller. Small, itchy, tiny little wee. Gaga goo gaga. Oh, look at this. Oh my god. I will tell you guys, y'all, this scared me a lot as a kid, especially this. Oh yeah, oh yeah. He actually did shrink us in size. We are super fucking small right now, and he's a lot bigger than us, and he's ready to fucking throw down, basically. Alright, let me read chat. Someone says, blast that ghost baby, lol, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, also you can change your control style over here. I press start over here, and this is how you change your control style. I'm just going to keep it on standard. But the interesting thing about this, like I said, this scared me quite a lot, you know, as a kid. Like, there's something about babies, and especially like a baby ghost or something, and when you're like a kid, and he does that like, wah, wah, like sound that he does, I was like, oh my god, what the fuck is this game, man? I'm so used to like Mario being happy-go-lucky, and now this is like a horror game. What the fuck is this? So yeah. But what we have to do basically the same thing. Shoot him with the ball, he goes down. Now the interesting thing about this is a it's like an arena boss fight in that sense. You actually cannot get this dude, as far as I remember anyway, you cannot get him in one go. No matter how hard you try, he will break off. Now, what determines our rank, basically, for this boss fight is your health. So if I get, like, if my health is at 90 when I beat this thing, that means we got the gold border. I think, like, I'm just going off the memory banks here, so don't quote me on this, but I think it's like 50 or something. If you get it, like, not below 50, but like 50 or higher, and like, no, in between 50 and like 90, like 89 in that sense, sorry, 50 or 89, it will be a silver border. Below that, and it will be a bronze border. So this is not, this is a bit different from the other portrait ghosts in that sense, where it does not matter like how much damage you do, it matters how much damage you don't take, basically. Like that is the name of the game here, to get the best rank. It does not change your money though, like you don't get more money just for doing a better job, it just purely changes the border around the portrait, basically. But so far we're doing good, I haven't taken damage yet. Yeah, I mean, look at this, man. Like, fucking hell. Like, this is a kid's game. And I mean, like I said, this is unsettling, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I do remember this being unsettling as a kid, for sure. But I do like it, though. I do like Nintendo just totally doing something completely different with this one. Like, it's not Mario, it's Luigi, obviously. Like, you don't jump on things. Like, you just do some kind of, like, Ghostbuster situation or something. Like, it's interesting, you know what I mean? And it's cool, too. Like, it's not a bad game at all. Like, I love this game still today. Like, I like how it controls. Like, I like how intuitive it is and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, I still think this game holds up a really fucking well. Shoot him in the face. And this should be it. Obviously, you still have to move against them, and we got him. Hell yeah. Da-da-da-da! Yeah, we did it. Awesome. Alright, so that we're going to see a couple of those bosses in this game too, where it transports you to a different arena, and that's what I said about the requirements for the gold border thing, like, changing. Alright, let's get it. We got it. Ooh, that's a different looking key. Let's get it. Da 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 da. Love it. All right. Oh, we're getting a call. Luigi. Luigi, can you hear me? Oh, thank goodness you're okay. I lost contact with you all of a sudden. I was a tad worried. You seem to be a bit tuckered out after that long battle, don't you? Why don't you come on back to the lab? When you vacuum a boss ghost, your Poltergust 3000 gets pretty full to bursting. But ho ho, I guess you showed that boss ghost who's boss. Heck yeah, we did. Now, this is what I was talking about. Good job, Luigi. You made it back in one piece. Take a gander at this. This fine piece of work took nearly 20 years to develop. I call it the Ghost Portrification... What? Portrification... I can't read that. Portrificationizer. That's it. Portrificationizer. I got it. This machine lets us turn the ghost you catch into paintings. Not only that, it works in reverse too. How do we use it, you ask? Well, it's simple. Just plug that Poltergust 3000 into that slot and enjoy the ride, my boy. Alright, let's do it. I love this. Look, it's like a washing machine or something. Oh yeah, look at Luigi. He's just like, wow, look at that. It's working, I think. And there they go. The ghosts are invisible, so we need to press them into visible forms. And presto, turn them into beautiful ghost portraits. Notice the borders. Notice how they're gold? That means like what I just explained, basically. Sweet. Well, we managed to turn those ghosts back into paintings. Thanks for your help, Luigi. Hell yeah, we did it. We got through Area 1. Now you've got Area 1. Neville, Lydia, Chauncey. So yeah, see what I mean? Like, this is what I meant about the borders being different. Did I do any worse? Then those borders would have been either silver or bronze, and the picture would be different too. Like, you can tell, obviously now you can't really tell, but if you compare them from others, like from the different borders, the picture is completely different. So I always thought that was really neat. Alright, but yeah, we got gold on all of it. You've got a total of 3 ghosts. And now it will tally up all the money we've collected so far. See how much that that is worth? Like all those paper paper things. Like the paper money is just like 2.4 million or something. Like it's 2 million already. The ruby is 1 million. The gold, all the pearls together is 3.2 million. And totally, our total so far is 7.4 million 25,000, I think, or 7 million at least. So yeah, pretty fucking insane. Save. Let's save. Now, where will you go, Luigi? Now, if you go to the gallery now, get to it. We can actually look. We can actually look at our paintings that we caught, like the ghost that we caught. There he is. That's the one we caught. And like I said, the gold border, that means that is the picture that we see. If that border was anything different, that picture would have been different. So yeah, pretty cool. And you can see, you can check them all out. There's that one, that's Chauncey. And then over here, where's the other one? Well, anyway, you get the idea. And what you can do, if you press the R button now, or the Z, yeah, it's R for me, but like Z in on a GameCube controller, we can go over to the ghost, and there they are. That's the 3 we caught so far. You have to use the right stick here to like navigate the menu here. But if you press them, you can actually get a little backstory on them. This is Neville, the bookish father, 42 years old. Neville spends his afterlife reading all the books he missed while living. And then you can go to the next one. Oops. This is the mirror-gazing mother, Lydia, 34 years old. She stashed her secret savings away to prepare for her afterlife. How do I go back from that menu? I keep just pressing B and it just goes back all the way. Oh, it's a return. Okay, gotcha. The spoiled baby, Chauncey, 1 year old. He cries loudly and never sleeps through the night, but since he was born a ghost, this seems natural. So yeah, pretty cool. Like it's again, like it's not necessary at all like to enjoy the game to the fullest or something, but it is cool that they added like a little world building and like some lore to all these the things that are happening in this game. So yeah. Are you done appreciating art for today, Luigi? I am. Let's go back to the lab. Yabbo yabbo. Where will you go? We're going to the mansion. But yeah, I hope for yeah, Soyborn, I know you said that you haven't played it yet, and all those others that are watching and then haven't played it, I hope y'all are liking what you're seeing. This is basically going to be the name of the game. We're going to explore this whole mansion, and we're going to find many more ghosts, and hopefully we will find Mario in the end. So yeah, like I said, man, like I think this game is very unique. Like there's not a whole lot of games out there like this, in my opinion. Like at least from what I know. Like I don't really know any other games like this. So yeah, pretty cool. All right, let's talk to Toad again. Okay, let's save our game. Hell yeah. Alright, now that we have that that heart key, now we can actually go up to this one. Boom, and it opens up. Yeah, you can tell, like, this is the hard door, basically. So, yeah, now that we have the key, we can go in. What's behind this door? Oh yeah, this is a completely unexplored area. Let's explore it. Let's interact with this. You can also use the vacuum if it doesn't work. Oh, there's golden bats. Let's take care of them. Boom, just like that. Get fucked. Soyborn says, where's the Castlevania guy when you need him? Yeah, his holy water and crosses would help Luigi right now. Yeah, absolutely. Like a Smash Brothers crossover or something. Yeah, exactly. Alright. But we can pull up the map, obviously, and we can tell that that key for that door over there needs a key, and we don't have that quite yet. Soyborn says, the slow door opening shit creeps me out big time. Yeah, like in Resident Evil, yeah. I played this game with a friend of mine that is way more into the series. Like, I myself am not, like, very much into Resident Evil. I want to say I never played one. No, I never played a Resident Evil game, but he is, and he basically said that that is actually like almost right out of Resident Evil, or it's at least like Nintendo's version of that or something, of like opening a door and in that sense. So it's kind of interesting, like, to find out about stuff like that, because I have like no point of reference. Like, this was the first that I played. Like like I said, I have seen like Resident Evil in action, like gameplay footage of it, but I've never actually played one. But it's interesting to find out about stuff like that. But, whoa! Take care of that guy. He will also, he will always drop a heart too. So that's a really good one to get your health back if you can find him. But there's like a thing over here we can go into. This obviously goes down, so this goes towards the basement. This one we cannot open. This one is closed. But this one is open. Yeah, this is. This is the breaker room. Now, we actually don't have to do anything in here, but there is another speedy spirit that we can get in this one. So I'm just gonna get rid of all these mice because they're annoying. I think it should be in either this thing. No, I think it's underneath this actually. Yep, there he is. Got him. Yeah. Hell yeah. Another fucking sapphire right there. Sweet. So like I said, that is the stuff that you either discover like by accident or you just know about it, like I do. Like I have played this game a lot. I certainly don't know everything about this game. Like, not I'm not like an aficionado or something in this game at all. Like I'm not a speedrunner, but I do know quite a lot about it. You know what I mean? But actually, this might be interesting to talk about now. Is this, like I said, this game went through a lot of differences, like a lot of changes, sorry, I should say, like when it came to like the beta and like the actual final product. What they actually had planned is that this game had a time limit on it. Like, if you don't like Majora's Mask because of the time limit, you would have hated this game if that wasn't the case. Because you actually had a time limit on the bottom of the screen. If you are interested, like all of this stuff is super well documented on YouTube. You can just look it up. But they actually intended for this game to have a time limit on it where you would have to save Mario within that time limit or Mario would basically die or whatever. Like you would get a game over or something. Thank fuck they took that out, because god dang, that would have creeped me the fuck out, you know what I mean? Like I've never been a fan of time limits in general because I just don't like being pressured. But like if they took that out of this, if they kept that in the game, my god, like that would have, you know, the anxiety would have been very high, like playing this super creepy game with a time limit too. So yeah, luckily that is not in the final game. There's no time limit. You can take as long as you want. You will not get like ranked on your time either. This is not like a Metroid game in that sense. It does not matter how fast you beat the game. That will not change the ending or anything like that. So yeah, luckily they took that out. But yeah, there's a lot more stuff that I just forget about, like what's in the beta version and all that stuff. But yeah, I don't remember, so I don't feel confident talking about that. But we can explore the rest of this hallway. So let's do that. Well, there's more money in those pots. Yes. And there's also just something about just getting the money that just feels good in this game, you know what I mean? There's so much of it, like it spatters like everywhere and you suck it up with the vacuum, like it's just satisfying, you know what I mean? So I think this one is close to occupied. That one's occupied. This one is open over here. Huh. Let's check if there's some money in there. There's nothing in that one. Oh, this is another ghost. This is another type of ghost. A new one. These are I'm just gonna call them strangle ghosts, I guess. Like they're just trying to strangle Luigi. They don't actually hurt him, but they do like slow me down, obviously, just like this. If you wiggle the stick around, Luigi will break free and you're good. But luckily they don't actually hurt you. Later on these things will hurt you, but that's not for now. So yeah, let's just suck them up the same way as we did with the others. I love the sound that they make. Listen to the sound. I love that sound. It's so funny. Alright, yeah, we got it. Oh, we're getting a call. Looks like you've run into a bit of trouble there. Maybe you need more training. There are some ghosts who will try to grab and hold you. When that happens, try moving your control stick back and forth to shake them off. It's the age-old struggle for survival, my boy. Don't lose heart, Luigi. Yeah, exactly. So exactly what he said. Struggle. If Luigi gets grabbed, like wiggle the control stick, and Luigi will break free. All right, we got another key. Sweet. Da 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 da. And that will go over there, the bathroom. But yeah, like I said, like there was also that sense of like exploration in this game, you know what I mean? It was not just the fact that it was super fucking scary and unsettling, but also just like what's around the corner, you know what I mean? Like you've gone through this hallway, you kind of know that okay, like there's a lot of ghosts here, but like what's the next thing that I'm gonna discover? We just fought like a giant fucking baby and shit. It's just like fucking hell, man. Like you can imagine there's like there's a sense of exploration in this game too. It's just like what's hiding behind the next door or what's hiding in the corner too. So there's that sense of like adrenaline too that I think that they got going really well in this game too. All right, but we got another key. Let's see what this room is. He's still very scared. I mean, I would be like, I remember when this game was still like new and we started playing it, like me and my brother, I think we played it like together, and like we discussed it, like would you like go in like a super creepy mansion like all by yourself trying to rescue me and stuff? You know what I mean? So I mean, I guess I would, but like I would be scared shitless. So I could relate to Luigi a lot in this sense. It's just like, fuck, you're all by yourself, like you have no companion, like of course, like Mario and Luigi, they're always together, like especially now that the Mario movie is out and stuff, they're always just like, as long as we're together, like nothing can hurt us. But when Luigi is separated, he is scared shitless. So he has to like overcome his fear and to save his brother here, so yeah. But these are new enemies. These are, I think they're just called Shy Guys. Ow, I just got hit. What you have to do here is you have to use the vacuum and you can suck off their masks just like this. It will fall off and that's when they're vulnerable. Hit them with the flashlight and suck them up basically. Yeah, there we go. And just basically repeat that. So just use the vacuum, suck up the mask, get them to it. Oh wow, dang. The other one protected them. Just like that, get them and suck them up. There we go. Mario! Yeah, dang, I tried to get both at once. Like I said, if you are low on health, like getting them both at once, like multiple goes at once, like this, they will almost guarantee like drop any health. But obviously, it is a lot harder to like catch them because like both of them like go towards like different directions and stuff. So it is a lot harder to like maintain the link, I guess, try to suck them up and not like for them to break free. But there's one more left over there. Ow! No, dang, I missed them. All right. But yeah, obviously, if you do get hit, Luigi will lose some money. So yeah, if you are going for the best rank, you can suck them right back up, luckily. But yeah, don't linger for too long, because the money will disappear after a while. Alright. Oh! But, now that we got rid of all of the Shy Guy ghosts, some other ghosts showed up. Oh, there's a lot more money in that chandelier. Let's get it. Oh shit, what the hell? I didn't actually mean to get them. Alright. I was just trying to get the money. Alright, I'm just gonna pull him into the corner, just like this, like I always do. Hopefully that fucking poison mushroom will not hit me. Oh, okay. I just got that one. Oh my god. Alright. That was a gold. That was another gold. Man, those poison mushrooms are not kind to me in this one so far. But I actually did that by accident. I kind of just wanted to scan them to see what it says. Oops. Oops. Exquisite. They're kind of difficult to get because they move around so much. Nope. Stand still. There we go. So, you can see me. Well, that may be. But you will never find my weakness. So yeah, basically the name of the game here, like they just, at some point if you don't look at them for long enough, they will like bow to each other or something. And that's your chance to suck them up. So you just have to look at them like, wow, I can't believe I just totally got that by accident. I think you have to like stand on this thing too, like this rotating thing. And then just, yeah, there you go. There we go. Get fucked. And we got him. That's another gold right there. Hell yeah, sweet. Alright, there's another chest. Let's open it. Yeah, we got another key. Sweet. The ballroom. Okay. Oops. Alright, that goes to this room. Let's go check it out. Alright. What's behind this door? Oh, it's another dark room. The storage room. Now I think there's another speedy spirit in this room. So let's go check that out. I think it's in here. No? Is it this one? Here it is. Yes, I got it. Hell yeah. Sweet. Alright. Let's get the gold bars, because those are worth a lot, obviously. Now this is a new enemy. Remember what I said about the white ghosts that like try to choke Luigi and stuff, but it doesn't actually hurt him? This one does. I'm just gonna get grabbed intentionally here so you can see what happens. Oh, oops. I had my flashlight on. Let's do that again. Come on, show up. And he grabs you. And he actually hurts. See? Like I'm actually getting damaged here. So break free and then fucking get him. There we go, get fucked. Alright. Oh, more purple ones. Oh, now there's two of them at once. Alright. Yeah, got him. Alright, one more left, I think. Get this one. Yeah, we got him. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, now this is a little thing that stumps a lot of people on their first playthrough. I'm just gonna, like, I don't know, let's wander around for a little bit and maybe you can see it if you pay attention. You're probably just thinking, like, what the hell am I supposed to do here, man? There's just nothing to this room. And I, like, tried to bonk on this fucking, like, this wall over here. Nothing is happening. Maybe the fucking, the chair. Nope, nothing is happening. And if you pay attention, you see in this mirror over here, you see something there's something on the other side. Now, this is another thing that you can do. If you use the Game Boy Horror, obviously, it will go from Luigi's point of view, basically. Obviously, we cannot see this wall if it was not for this mirror, basically. Like, this will not, you know what, I'll just show it in this room. Like, obviously, you can see all of the walls here, except for the bottom one, because it's just not there. But, if you use the Game Boy Horror, you can see it, because, yeah, now we are watching watching from Luigi's point of view, basically. So if you are stuck or something and you feel like what the hell am I supposed to do? Like, let's just say you don't see this like reflection in the mirror and there's like something on the other side. You can also just do that. You can just do this and you can check the room out. Hey, look at that. There's a fucking button right there. But like I said, it is intended that you see this in the mirror. That's how I figured it out as a kid. And then you can notice and you're like, don't push. All right, well that means that I'm gonna push it then. Oh. Look at that. The wall expands. Ooh, creepy, mysterious. Yep, let's see what this is all about. So there's like a thing over here. There's also this. It says danger. Okay, that's all it does. What happens if you vacuum it up? It will get latched on and boom, there's another fucking button. Well, we press that button. Let's just press this button and see what happens. Oh my god! Who's there? Who dares disturb our sleep? Oh, it's Luigi. Look, guys, Luigi's finally here. We ain't gonna do to you what we did to your brother, only worse. What's on his back? It's EGAT's Poltergust 3000. Everybody, scram! So yeah, that was a lot of ghosts right there. Holy fuck, a lot of booze even. Luigi, are you okay? That was them. Those were the ones who released all of the ghosts from the paintings in my galleries. Those fiends. I wondered where King Boo and his gang had gone. So, they were hiding in the mansion all along. Thanks for flushing them out, Luigi. I'm tickled you found them, but perhaps it would have been better if you hadn't. Well, let every single one escape. Just a thought. Oh well, water under the bridge. Anyway, you should probably come back to the lab for a sec. So yeah, we found all of the boos and we freed them all now. By accident. I've been waiting for you, young Luigi. Your brother must have been taken by that gang of boos. Poor feller. Oh now, don't talk crazy. They're not gonna eat the man. But what became of him, Odd that he hasn't come back. Common theory holds that boos grow in strength when they travel in numbers. They must somehow combine their powers too. Their power likely overwhelmed your brother. If your aim is to save Mario, there's but one way to do it. Capture each boo and slowly weaken the group's power. But boos, as their name implies, like to hide and then jump out to scare people. You've got your work cut out finding them. Don't get all down in the mouth, my boy. That Game Boy horror I gave you has a secret function. I knew it'd come in handy one day, so I developed it secretly. I call it the Boo Radar. The Boo Radar will flash red when something round like a boo is hidden nearby. Use it to search everywhere, Luigi. Hell yeah. Alright now, Sonny, don't go tucking yourself out. Relax, and just try to get those boos one at a time. The trick is using the control stick and the C stick together. Don't forget now. Where will you go, Luigi? We're going to the mansion. Okay, so I'm just gonna catch one of these boos and then I'm gonna call the stream for tonight, because it has been almost 3 hours. Careful now, Luigi. And then I'll go over like what it is, and then yeah, that's gonna be the end. Alright, you can also just skip this cutscene if you want to. This is basically the same cutscene. You don't need to watch it every time. But yeah. Alright, so now that we have a boo radar, we released like a lot of fucking boos. Maybe you notice it by now, but above, like on the bottom right there, you see that little blue light basically. That means that there are no boos in this room. If it's blue, that means the room is clear. But what happens if we go inside a room that we've already been into? Like this one. Look, it's flashing yellow right now. So this is basically like hot and cold. Like, you know what I mean? Like you get closer to it and the thing will flash faster. Look, it's all red now. So if you actually like suck up like the... Oh, you heard that sound? That little boo laugh? That means that the boo changed locations. He is still in the room. Don't worry about that. But he has changed locations. So you basically have to find him again. So you just wander around hoping for that thing to go red. There you go. So it's probably in this one. There he is. I am Bamboo, if you please. Bamboo. So the funny thing about this is all of the boos have a pun in them. This was Bamboo. We're gonna see lots more in the game later. Mercy, you've already caught your first boo. I've been researching those guys. Well, these boos don't seem to like light much, that's for sure. They do their best to hide in and under furniture when they're stuck in a lit room. So then, I reckon that means that turning on all the lights in the mansion is the fastest way to find all the boos. Wouldn't you say, youngster? Okay, now send me the boo and all the data you've got. So each time that you catch a boo, EGAD will allow you to save. So if there's not like a toad like close by or anything like that, and you do catch a boo, you can save your game just right there. But maybe you noticed it already, but it says it right there on the right screen. There's 50. There's 50 of them total in this whole fucking game, and we only just caught one. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot more. Now, I remember, I want to say you need a certain amount of boos. I know you need a certain amount, but I forget how many. I want to say it's 40, I think, 40 or 45. I think that's also a difference between the European version and the North American release. But you do need at least 40, I think, to even get to the final boss. So I recommend, like, every time when you are in a room and you see that yellow flash, like on your boo radar, try to catch it, because otherwise you'd have to get them all at once, basically, like at the end of the game, because you cannot get to the final boss unless you get at least 40 of them, I want to say. So yeah, don't quote me on that number, but I think it's 40. We're gonna find out later, but yeah. So yeah, let's save my game. Be careful, Luigi. Yeah, so that is basically it for today. Like, this is what basically the whole, you know, what this game is all about. It's like all about like exploration, like I said, just going from room to room. And now obviously we also have these boosts, like the boosts that we have to find. So you basically, like I said, like I'll just show it off, I guess. You just have to go back to like the rooms that you've been in, and you notice that the boo radar is going off. So yeah, you actually have to go back to previous rooms and catch all those boos, because like I said, you do need a lot of them to actually finish the game. So I'm just gonna go back to Toad over here, and then I will save my game. Yeah, I know there was a big boo. Yeah, but okay, yeah, that was the stream for today. Like, I hope y'all are enjoying Luigi's Mansion so far. Yeah, we finished Zelda Ocarina of Time. Fucking love it. That was super fun. I'm really glad that I got to play it on stream. Like I said, it's been that was my first Zelda game, and it's been really a good time for me to just like get into it and play it on stream. That was super fun. And yeah, now we are yeah, this is basically scratching the surface, you know what I mean, of this game so far. But like I said, I really do like this game a lot. I think it has a lot of replay value, and it's very interesting to play, you know what I mean. There's a lot of little things that make this game even more interesting than just the base game in that sense. So yeah, we're gonna play this for the next coming weeks. Like, I'm not sure how long it's gonna take, but I do want to play like through both dungeons over both mansions, I think, because there's, like I said, like there's like a new, let's just call it a new game plus, you know what I mean. There's a new game plus, and it's a harder version of the game, and there's a lot more money in it too. And it's actually quite different in the European version from the North American release, and I think we got the better end of that one, because the North American really is not that different. Like, but this one is a lot different, so it's pretty cool, and I'm excited to get there. But yeah, this has been the stream for today. So everybody, thank you very much for being here. Of course, Soyborn, Yato21, and everybody else lurking and watching. Like, I really appreciate all of you, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. And yeah, we're going to keep playing this for a little bit next week again on Tuesday, 10 p.m. Central European time. You can check out in your own time zone what that is. And yeah, I hope to see you back, of course. And I'm excited, you know, to keep playing this, because like I said, I love this game a lot. And yeah, I'm very excited to keep playing it. So everybody, have a good rest of your day, and thank you for being here. And hope to see you on the next